First, halo guys, halo. Halo Yor, halo. Jalan Yor apa Fruity? Apa ya? Yor pagi. Pam. Wih. Nampak aura kesabaran, yoi. Masih pagi guys, gila lu. Pagi-pagi kalian masa mau ini? Halo Bang Yo, halo. Pagi Bang, pagi. Gila guys, ngantuk gua. Gua tadi tuh bangun jam 8:30 ya. Bangun jam 8:30, nge-gym jam 9. Wah gila. Goks, halo Bang Yar, halo. Halo Bang Yar, halo Davin. Halo guys.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Kita nomor match terakhir aja yuk, gimana? Sebenarnya gue pengennya gitu sih guys, pengennya. Lawan Peonic versus Bloom Kayor, nggak tau, lihat nanti ya. Gua habis booster nungguin efek samping belum muncul-muncul. Anjing, kaget gua. Kalau misal lu kayaknya kalau booster gitu, kalau habis vaksin, gue sih langsung minum panadol sih biar nggak terlalu efek sampingnya nggak terlalu gila. Boleh sekarang fokus ke jarang 10 dulu aja. Latihan PSJ ini sampai Jumat. Pagi ya pagi. Aduh guys, gue galau nih. Coba kita watch party dulu ya, satu map ya. Kalau misalkan nggak seru, boleh sih kita main ya. Pam 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 pam. Yang penting habis vaksin jangan telat makan bang. Yoi, yor apa gua kalau nembak tangan gua gemeter mulu, gemeter gini, gitu. Sense lu mungkin ketinggian, jadi lu nggak bisa ngatur. Bisa jadi bro. Tonton Griffin seru sih, jadinya miss shot mulu. Mungkin ini. Mungkin lu sense tuh ketinggian kali. Mungkin sense lu ketinggian bro. Coba lu turunin sense lu. Sense lu berapa? Sama DPI. Halo Tot, buset, absen dulu bang, halo. Babik lu. Baru mulai udah kasar aja, anjay. Yang bagus sense berapa ya bang? Ya nggak tahu, tergantung lu dong. Kalau misalkan lu ngerasa nggak cocok, ya ganti sense-nya dong. Kalau lu ngerasa kayak geter-geter gitu ya coba turunin. By the way, gue ganti mouse lagi guys. Gue nyoba, gue pakai AX outset gue lagi guys. Gimana Jim? Aman, baru main valo soalnya. Oh. Coba aja kalau geter-geter sense-nya dikurangin. Bang, pilih mana yang harus ditawan dulu, aim power atau strike movement? Dua-duanya lah. Kalau aim tuh sebenarnya basic sih guys. Aim tuh basic. Aim tuh basic. Lu harus jago, lu harus kalau misalkan namanya FPS kan itu ya basic gitu. Kayak misalkan Dota basicnya apa, creepingan misalkan gitu. Itu udah harus basic, udah harus jago. Kayak gitu, basic. Masalah kayak creepingan, masalah kayak narik apa segala macam kan itu kan sama dengan kayak lu strafing atau apa gitu-gitu kan. Sebenarnya sama aja guys. Intinya basic lu harus diperkuat. Gitu. Absen ya. Halo.
Kills remaining.
3 down.
Kalau basicnya kuat mau agent apapun tetap jago, betul. Kayak si Susanto, Jason, pakai apapun juga tetap aja killnya banyak gitu. Excuret mau pakai apapun tetap aja pakai AWP dan masih sakit gitu guys. Jadi intinya ya basic lo harus diperkuat gitu. Namanya game FPS pasti aim sih. Basicnya pasti aim, nggak mungkin enggak. Soalnya empowernya udah sakit bang. Cara bagusin game sense sama gameplay gimana bang? Sering main sama sering nonton. Lu nontonin orang, ya. Lu nontonin orang kayak pro player lagi tanding atau segala macam. Oh, nih orang gila pergerakannya kayak gini. Oh, nih orang kok smoke-nya kayak gini. Oh, kok dia flashnya kayak gitu segala macam. Itu kan jatuhnya ke gameplay kan. Terus, oh, nih orang bisa muter-muter gimana segala macam. Nah, itu kan lu lihat Jason ya, anjing. Dia mau pakai Astra match MVP, mau pakai Fate match MVP, mau pakai apapun match MVP anjing. Ya ini berarti apa? Basic aim-nya kuat, guys. Basicnya dia kuat. Jadi dia mau pakai apapun jago gitu.
Match found.
Lu main pakai mouse gak, Yor? Enggak, pakai ini, pakai pen. Sugetsu aja bisa mengerikan dengan agent belakang. Sering nonton turnamen sama main, yes. Itu lu nambah gameplay sama, misalkan, oh flashnya kayak gini. Oh, orang pro player mainnya kayak gini. Ah, gue coba ikutin. Ntar lama-lama, pas lu ikutin ntar, oh ternyata kurangnya di sini. Berarti gue harus kayak gini. Nah itu lama-lama lu bakal kayak kayak bisa mikir gitu, kayak oh ternyata kalau misalkan gue begini musuhnya bakal kayak gini, atau gue ngelakuin hal kayak gini musuhnya bakal kayak gini. Ntar lu jadi mikir lagi, oh berarti next round kalau misalkan musuhnya begini gue bakal kayak gini segala macam. Jadi lu udah ada next stepnya, lu mau ngapain gitu loh. Nah itu udah nambah game sense lu gitu guys. Makanya lu lihat banyak banget orang yang nge-copy strat tapi nggak copy 100% gitu loh. Pasti ada aja kayak modifikasinya. Karena apa? Karena dia pasti udah coba dan oh ternyata minusnya begini nih kalau pakai strat ini gitu loh. Itu lu belajar buat kayak gitu aja, ada kemauan buat kayak gitu aja, pasti lu bakal apa next step lah, lu bakal ke next step. Belajar kayak gitu aja pasti lu bakal ke next step dibanding lu cuman kayak main yang penting gue menang, yang penting gue menang, bodo amat kill banyak segala macam. Nggak gitu aja gitu guys. Bohong, ya terserah kalau mau ngikutin ya terserah, kalau nggak mau ngikutin ya udah. Gua juga nggak perlu, gua sih nggak mau ngambil pusing anjing. Boom, jam berapa Yor? Sore, jam 6 ya. Kalau misalkan matchnya cepet ya, semoga cepet lah. Kalau gue ikutin kata senjata ya tiap main mikirin kenapa bisa kalah, gue ngelakuin salah apa, nextnya ngefix atau nggak ngulangin lagi. Ya emang kayak gitu. Kalau lu kan gue udah bilang, kalau lu coba dan lu ngerasa oh salah nih, oh yaudah berarti lu ngelakuin hal yang nextnya lu bakal tahu lu harus ngapain gitu loh. Jadinya ntar bakal ngubah segala macem gitu. Hoax ya terserah anda bro, kalau anda nggak mau ngikutin ya terserah. Gue mah sesuai dengan pengalaman gue aja. I don't care bro, gue gak peduli sama lu juga.
Nice drive.
Orang yang kemana orang yang belajar proklamasi anjing pagi-pagi caper. Siapa yang halo doge? Ya ada niatan jadi pro player nggak? Nggak ada. Pam 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 pam.
That's 3.
Ayo pagi, nonton stream Bani aja pamin pas dia ngomong. Emang Bani ngomong apa? Aduh. Yang penting udah saya dulu kuliah di Mayor. Gua udah lulus kali. Ini kalau sebelum tanding biasanya DM berapa jam? Enggak lah, nggak sampai jam. Paling 2 kali 3 kali kalau udah dapat feel-nya. Kalau udah dapat feel-nya nembak, gua biasa udah. Saya kalau gue kan low sense ya, pegel guys, capek anjir. Kalau capek ntar nggak bisa nembak. Kalau high sense baru udah nggak apa-apa dah, lu main terus deh. Soalnya kan dia kan high sense nggak terlalu capek ya. Kan.
Dominating.
Kalau nggak bisa nembak cowok itu nggak baik ya? Nggak juga. Nggak juga kok.
10 kills remaining.
Udah mulai belum sih? Belum ya?
Kill.
Saya baca memiliki sosial gameplaynya gimana ya kau ya? Kalau konsisten gameplay lu sering main sih.
Get lost.
Sama sering-sering nonton sih kayaknya. Kalau kayak Denki yang suka DM gimana ya? Ya udah. Nggak masalah.
Drop. Go away.
Masing-masing orang punya cara sendiri buat ini sih, buat dapetin feel sih, jujur aja. Jadi kayak nggak bisa lu samain juga.
Finish.
Misalkan ada juga yang nggak DM, nah itu kan bisa juga. Ada juga yang kayak gitu, bro. Jadi nggak bisa lu. Masing-masing orang punya feel-nya sendiri lah.
Back off. Wipe. Heads up.
Mending masuk champion atau S2 Bang Yor? Nggak tahu, bro. Kalau sekarang mungkin champion kayak. Kalau zaman CS Aimbot sampai 200 sampai 1K gitu ya. Kalau gua dulu ya sampai 1000, 2000, 3000, 5000. Aimbot 5000
One
gua.
kill remaining.
Tiap hari ya. Dulu ya. Aimbot 5000 bot. 5000 kill. DM 1000 lah. 5000 tambah 1000 itu
For me, on the historical between Boom Esport and Onyx, more interesting with NC Slasher, who previously played for Boom and now playing for Onyx G.
What can we expect from the game?
I guess what can we expect for this match is it will be a long match. I mean like
itu 5000 kill rival semua iya.
will be play with slow
AK
tempo, as we
2,5,
know, usually
M4
Boom
2,5.
Esport and Onyx G, they play
Pas DM
perfect strat, I mean perfect execution,
campur-nyampur kalau
perfect
DM.
timing, then
Kalau
it will
aimbot
be a
AK
long,
sama
long match.
M4.
For me, it's gonna be.
Kalau nembak suka nggak kena biasanya kenapa ya Bang ya kalau udah lama main?
Slow. It depends on the strength
Ya belum dapat feel-nya lagi lah.
the both of the teams, but I wanna see that Onyx
Kan
play
terbiasa
early.
main lama-lama kalau lu nggak main ya pasti lama-lama juga bingung anjing.
Interesting to watch.
Gue nyari feel kadang di Unrated atau nggak di Spyclass jarang main DM.
I think
Kelamaan sih menurut gua kalau nyari feel di Unrated anjir, lu mesti main gamenya dulu. Cara biar stabil main game gua tiap habis 3 game pasti tidur. Alah, lu tadi bilang berisik hoax kalau sekarang nanya kocak.
they are a team that
Aneh ya orang ya.
to, adapt really
Ini
fast
si Ed ini guys.
the enemy
Bilangin hoax tapi sekarang nanya.
strategy to win
Ada.
so
Kocak lu.
I think I will go for
Askin ngaruh nggak Yor atau cuma sugesti? Itu 5K AK semua atau ada WPS Legal? Nggak ada, gue M4 sama AK 2,5.
Onyx G is the favorite for the
Muka kesernya kayak tertekan gitu pakai bahasa Inggris Yor. Kan nggak terbiasa bro.
I would call them like
Bang, kamu nanti watch party Onyx Boom juga nggak? Lihat nanti ya. NDS bubar gara-gara siswa di poaching Persija Yor. Enggak lah. Tipe muka 2 lebih mikirin kata yang mau dikeluarin sih. Pukulin nggak sih Yor? Bermuka 2 isi itu makanya skin buff itu orang-orang yang begitu tipe orang muka 2 emang pepek. Mulai bisnet. Pepe gue kira internet gue anjir emang bisnet bro. Bisnet tuh baik lah. Mas sekarang nggak main Valo. Sebenarnya kalau FPS itu lebih ke FPS itu menurut gua ya mouse pasti ngaruh. Karena mouse itu kan nyaman-nyamannya lu kan. Balik lagi lu tuh demennya mouse kayak gimana? Yang tipe gripnya tuh gimana? Jangan lu tipe palm ngambil mouse-nya yang tipe claw, susah adaptasinya bro, kayak nggak nyaman jatuhnya. Jadi kalau misalkan lu cari yang tipe palm, ya lu cari mouse apa yang tipe palm nih, gitu-gitu loh. Jangan kayak misalkan lu tipe palm yang lu tangan lu gede segala macam, terus lu beli super light, malah lebih nggak cocok. Jangan kayak ngikutin orang bro. Karena tuh lu harus cari nyamannya sendiri. Nggak bisa lu kayak gara-gara si ini pakai ini pakai ini, gue pakai ini gitu loh, nggak bisa. Tergantung masing-masing orang sih.
Yeah, I mean when you look at that as well,
Personally, I think that Griffin, they look good.
Sebut nama bapakku, Bang. Bang mau jago tapi FPS 3040 gimana, Bang? Upgrade aja, Bang. Sumpah, FPS 3040 sumpah itu sih berat sih. Demi apapun. Berat banget main cok. FPS 3040 udah kayak main rob ini anjing. Apa ya, Minecraft kah? Enggak sih. Enggak segila itu sih. FPS 30 sih. Anjing cok. FPS 30. Kalau Valorant lebih makan prosesor ya daripada VGA, yes. Gue bisa pakai kabel ganti, nggak pakai kabel aja rasanya aneh di awal. Iya, gue balik lagi guys, gue pakai ini nih sekarang. Nih.
Absolutely. I think the main thing is like, you know, the nerves from Ting potentially, you know, it is a step up to this level of Valorant, right? You know, to be able to go up here, but having all that pressure to be put onto the Rays, onto the Jewelers for both maps, and to only go 9.
Gue balik lagi guys. Nggak tahu, gue ngerasa kayak anjing, enteng. Nggak ngerti lah. Gue FPS 45, Silver 2, FPS 30 udah kayak main Zoom. Susah anjing FPS 3040. Frame rate monitor ngaruh banget ya, Yor. Sebenarnya kalau dibilangin ngaruh banget sih enggak sih. Ya ngaruh kalau buat gua. Karena gua udah terbiasa 240. Jadi kalau misalkan gua main di 75 Hz wah gila sih. Sebenarnya kemarin ada yang bilang kayak ada yang main di laptop, main di 60 Hz, ada yang sampai immortal gitu-gitu. Sebenarnya tergantung dari lu juga sih. Tergantung dari lu juga nih. Gue kira faksi, iya gue pakai faksi AX outset. Enakan mouse kabel atau wireless? Gue entah kenapa, gara-gara gue cobain wireless, gue jadi demen wired deh. G102 itu tipe apa ya? Nggak tahu, nggak pernah lihat. F90 ms F10. Kalau WS ada delaynya ya kah? Nggak tahu. Enggak sih harusnya kalau yang baru-baru ya. Yor, kalau sense diturunin tapi pengen bisa fake cepet gimana Yor? Ya banting, mau nggak mau anjing. 144 ke 60 aja kerasa Yor, iya. Perbedaan yang menurut gue yang paling kerasa ya guys ya, kalau kalian monitor ya, itu 75 ke 144. Kan lu 60 Hz itu kan bisa lu upgrade ke 75 kan. Nah, dari 75 ke 144 itu perbedaannya gila banget sih. Signifikannya parah. Gue yang kalau main waret, yang main harus ke waret dulu. Apakah ganti mouse sama dengan ganti sensi? Enggak sih gue. Kalau monitornya 60 Hz berarti FPS-nya nggak lebih dari 60. Ya intinya FPS-nya harus di 60 itu. Stabil di 60 guys. Hardware ngaruh tapi kalau dasarnya jago mah bantai-bantai aja. Bang, gue mau jadi streamer tapi cara dapat views banyak gimana? Nggak tahu bro. Masing-masing orang punya keunikan sendiri sih. Yor, dari LCK apak ini berarti berapa tim yang lolos 1? Tapi FPS berasa banget Yor. Gue dari laptop walaupun gaming tapi pas pindah ke PC beda banget yang rasanya. Memang beda. Memang beda. Tapi kalau misalkan lu udah terbiasa gitu ya bisa aja ke region bisa. Tergantung dari lu juga kan. Gue FPS 50 main di plat 2 musuh efeknya kayak cut banget anjir. Padahal di gue musuhnya baru muncul. FPS 60-90an mostly main safe gak sih? Kalau suruh head to head sama Yusuf 144 di skill emang gak ada disadvantage. Ya nggak tahu sih gue kalau misalkan kayak gitu ya. Cuman emang kalau 144 240 emang lebih smooth. Abis main di warnet 144 balik ke laptop kerasa banget bedanya. Yes bener. Yor, tau mouse F7 Spider dulu sekarang sampai 2 jutaan. Hah iya, anjing. Itu kan mouse PB yang ada makronya ya. Kalau dari 75 ke 120 ngaruh nggak Yor? Kayaknya ngaruh deh. 60 ke 144 kerasa, kalau 144 ke 20 nggak begitu berasa, saya beda dikit doang. Sebenarnya nggak beda dikit sih. Lebih halusnya kelihatan lebih halus dan beda deh. Lu kalau misalkan lu udah 144 ke 240, udah lama nih 240, lu balik ke 144 itu beda banget bro. Udah boleh ikut giveaway kan Bang Yor? Boleh Mas Raffi. Cara memproyeksi spray pattern gimana ya? Sebenarnya nggak ada spray pattern di Valorant bro. Nggak ada itu spray pattern di Indo. Spray pattern tuh itu random anjing. Yang benar itu paling 70 lu ya, 70 atau 80 pertama tuh lu tarik mouse ke bawah. 165 nggak pernah coba. Gue beli final mouse stance, aim gue ntar kayak Tens dan dapat pacar kayak Tens kah? Amin aja lah, gue mah. Tarik. Ya Robert Sik ini kudu izin nggak ya?
I think this is where they just wanna play
Nggak tahu.
safe instead of playing too
Rekomen monitor
aggressive,
144
because
Yor,
sometimes
144 sama
you wanna
165
make
kerasa nggak Yor?
your
Kayaknya
best
nggak
with
begitu
team.
signifikan
But
ya.
most of the time, a lot of teams
Ikut
use
giveaway-nya
that
gimana ya? Lu
strategy,
tanda seru
and then I
giveaway
say,
aja bro.
"Oh, you didn't
Gimana
bet
cara ikut
well,
giveaway tanda seru
well, this
giveaway?
is my
Ntar
trap."
juga tahu. Gua 60 Hz di Diamond 1 gimana Yor? Cupu ya aku ya? Enggak juga. Kalau satu first shot kepala sama mati, tapi mau layar 144 Hz tapi FPS tak 120 untuk konekan Yor. Enggak lah. Ikut giveaway ya atau menang gimana caranya Bang Yor? Lu berdoa sana. Kalau masih nggak dapat ya udah berarti bukan your day. Aduh gua bangke lah. Gua pengen makan tapi ntar lah jam 3, jam setengah 3, jam 2 lah. Yor tempat 5 yang terpercaya di mana? Of course di sini bro. Prediksi final Secret dari lu siapa lawan siapa Yor? Mungkin antara Secret kalau nggak Blitz sih yang masuk final ya. Satunya mungkin Indo. Tapi nggak tahu siapa. Menurut kalian Boom lawan Onyx menang siapa guys? Gua penasaran nih. Boom lawan Onyx menang siapa nih? Onyx sih terlihat kuat sih. Boom juga terlihat kuat. Gimana ya? Boom Onyx nobar apa latihan Yor? Lihat nanti ya. Bang kalau udah dapat giveaway masih boleh ikut lagi nggak? Kalau lu udah dapat giveaway yang sebelumnya itu boleh lah. Kalau misalkan lu baru dapat kemarin ya kasih yang lain lah. Kita harus berbagi guys. Kalau beli headset yang terpercaya dan aman di mana ya? Of course ini bro. Onyx Boom. Onyx Boom. Kali ini sepertinya Boom Yor. Ini dulu dah Griffin Cerberus dah menang siapa dah? Gue sih pegang Griffin sih. Menang siapa nih? Menang Griffin nggak sih guys? Kayaknya menang Griffin deh. Lu sponsor tokped tapi iklan YouTube. Kayak cara tahu kan kalau misalkan iklan gitu gue nggak bisa pegang kendali guys. Jadi jangan salahin gue lah. Kita garis-garis pendukung saya Bani Egghead jadi dukung Boom. Lebih getar aja kemarin. Rizky dilihat-lihat emang kemarin tidung semua tidak hari ini. Siapa aja Yor yang penting seru. Boom kurang kuat soalnya udah nggak ada Yor. Mana ada? Boom makin kuat lah, gak ada gua. Saya bers kuat. Pakai headset apa bang? Gue pakai earphone Castadio SD01. Ya kenapa tiap ganti mousepad langsung ngerasa sense yang lama nggak cocok ya? Bukan sense ya karena setiap mousepad kan punya masing-masing surface yang berbeda bro. Bahkan lu pakai nih misalkan lu pakai pakai mousepad yang sama G640 contoh atau Artisan, itu lu yang pakai lama setahun terus lu ganti lagi yang baru yang sama itu beda guys, karena lu udah terlalu terbiasa dengan udah kesetnya udah dapet, terus belum kan ada kotorannya segala macam, itu udah terbiasa sama dengan hal itu, diganti yang baru yang surface-nya baru yang masih bayi kayak bayi baru lahir, itu pasti beda, nggak mungkin sama. Beli komponen PC terpercaya dan aman di mana Yor? Shalom Yor, shalom. Rindu Yor pal-pale di mic check. Haha, tai lah. Gue udah lama ya nggak bikin ini ya, nggak bikin POV ya, cuman ya gimana guys, nggak masuk gua, nggak lolos. Bang, PSG kan nggak ikut LCK, apa tetap latihan setiap hari atau istirahat sampai ikut VCT lagi? Ini lagi latihan sih. Mousepad gua Artisan, settingan mouse sama mousepad bang, glide edipay bisa beda-beda, iya. Yor nggak pengen coba wireless headset? Mahal jir, sumpah. Gua kayak tertarik gitu deh, lihat G735 deh guys.
大家好，我是Shoot
大家好，我是Shoot BB。
我觉得过去这个赛季对于我们 GFN 来说是一个比较艰难的赛季嘛，因为毕竟
udah nonton kelas Tudor belum? Lo tipe kalian suka nyuci mousepad atau yang dibiarin? Gue biarin. Ngevlog lagi kapan bang? Ntar lah. Gue ngevlog yang nonton nggak ada guys. Bikin POV turni Liga Game bang. Tokopedia jual sampo nggak bang? Tokopedia jual sampo. Jual lah. Gue beli sampo di sana kok. Bang beda keyboard membran sama mechanical apa? Mechanical lebih enak sih feelnya kayaknya. Membran nggak begitu. Gue nggak tahu bedanya, cuman gue berasa lebih enak aja udah. Anjing.
就当下拿着狙击就出去，跟着自己的感觉跟意识去打就赢了。
Mas Yor apa? Gue nonton bang. Mas Yor sebut namaku. Apa Givari? CSB gimana ya? Cocok sama PSG kah? Nggak tahu bro. Ada kepikiran jadi variety streamer nggak? Variety streamer tuh maksudnya gimana? Kayak misalkan main game lain gitu. Sebenarnya gue tuh pengen sih cobain kayak game-game lain selain Valorant. Cuman nggak ada yang nonton. Yor mau Valorant speed atau control? Speed. Keyboard medical pakai switch, kalau keyboard membran ya kayak keyboard laptop guys. Oh gitu ya. Siang Kevin, siang Ivana. Sebut nama aku juga. Iya ya skill. PC nggak ikut LCK. Tidak. Tokped bisa jual mantan nggak bang? Astaga. Beli keyboard buat game fest butuh kayak gimana bang? Kayaknya ambil yang mechanical gitu aman sih. Lu beli daki aja yang nggak terlalu mahal kayaknya udah oke lah. Pengganti Famos siapa Yor? Orang, Tens. Hari ini latihan lagi atau nomoronik? Lihat nanti ya. Babaji, babayo. Variety streamer kayak main game bebas sama yang penting konten hihi aja. Oh, nggak tahu bro. Pengen niatnya ke sana, cuman yang nonton nggak ada. Intinya kayak gitu sih adik-adik. Halo bang, halo. Nomor sampai habis nggak kok? Lihat nanti ya. Coba game horror yang cocok kayaknya sama lu. Enggak lah, gua nggak takut guys. Emang udah pernah nyoba stream game lain? Udah. Tokped bisa jual temen bego. Emang lu mau jual siapa anjing? Daki mahal bang. Daki bukannya 800-900 ya? Gas custom keyboard Yor mahal jing. Gua kayak custom keyboard tuh rasanya tuh gak akan puas gue nantinya karena nanti akan upgrade. Mendingan gue upgrade PC anjing daripada custom keyboard cok. Kayak priority gue tuh bukan ke sana gitu. Mendingan gue karena gue keyboard ada dapat endorse juga jadi ya lumayan lah. Kalau misalkan custom keyboard mau endorse gue nggak apa-apa sih. Lumayan lah. Guys ya ada yang pernah pakai SSD VGen yang SATA nggak? Bagi review dong setelah berapa bulan pemakaian. Gue pakainya RAM. Lu emang mau stream apa game apa gitu 5 RP? Nggak tahu sih, gue pengen main CS ya. Wow, Syufat Bibi ini jago ya anjing, sakit lu dia. Makin berkembang anjing. Sama Winner kemarin gila sih spray transfernya cok. Transfer BCA anjir. Layla gets traded out on the opposite side of the map. Wire select the flanker coming on through. Here comes the rest of the squad as it's Rainy joining him in window. No one getting caught up there by the fade. Akashi holding the corner. Blind coming through. Ting getting more space on top of the site so far. Akashi dapat cok anjing. Final bullet from the frenzy landing and now just wah gila. FS juga ujung-ujungnya. Daki 1 juta, 2 juta anjir. Oh iya ya, gak tahu sih gua. Dia aja yang second. Di second aja sih. Gak usah apa kalau misalkan budget kurang. Coba aja beli second yang masih baru-baru, yang masih ada garansinya. Aman deh. Lu kata salah beli dijual lagi, transfer tanpa biadmin. Kalau buat pemula di dunia keyboard ambil Vortex GT6 aja guys. Main di main merek-merek Asus, Hades, Vortex itu aja jandaki. Kenapa? Gue justru kalau buat pemula gitu mendingan ambil Daki sih daripada merek-merek kayak gitu sih guys, sumpah. Daki itu udah bagus sih, dia build-nya lebih solid jir.
Yeah, that's actually interesting because we've seen from teams like Bleed, for example, they commit 2 Vandals and a Bulldog.
Gue lebih percaya Daki sih.
So that they could carry it over, but it seems like they have different plans here. In fact, Feng is relying on his header.
Vortex bagus iya memang sih Vortex bagus. Ya gue lebih Ace gokil. Ya menurut lu sebaiknya mulai invest equipment yang gaming pas udah siapa? Yang sepas udah lu punya duit. Tokopedia lagi banyak promo tentang gaming tuh guys. Coba lu deh, nih ya. Coba cek deh, nih. Tokped.
Like floating like a butterfly, stings like a bee, finishes that last one off. He wanted it. You can see he was out for blood here. Goes for the sun, gets the final kill. That is a wake-up call for Cerberus.
I like that a lot.
Gokil sifat Bibi ini. Griffin nih kayaknya menang sih. Feeling gua anjir, feeling gua putai.
Now guns are in both hands, but it's already started an overdrive in round.
Ya nggak dicek, Jir. Ya ampun, nggak dicek, cok.
And so maybe a little bit too aggressive.
Aduh, nggak dicek kanannya, anjir.
Get a picture of being blind. There it is. A trade out to finally have happened. Garage being pushed, but no one on the A side.
Series promo nggak ya? Nggak tahu.
They now get a second to
Kalian
play.
suka series apa, Razer?
You can see that Griffin are feeling very confident here in the third round. This is their bonus round. They still went forward, committed that overdrive, went forward with their rifles, trying to push out Cerberus still. They have not lost a step, but Cerberus have found A site free, and it's going to be a difficult retake because they don't have the gunpowder. Not at least
Anjay.
as Cerberus.
Anjay, udah kayak CS nih.
The headhunter can live up to its name. Ting up close again. One of the new members here for Cerberus, trying to continue to level up his skill set and his experience. Will he be able to get one? No, he gets straight out by Fung. But as you said, the gun disadvantage starting to show itself. Wire Select trying to pick that one up, but the aftershock being very annoying. He has to hold it here as Wire Select still holding. Does get taken down.
Wah, anjing, gue kira ke ini, tapi lumayan sih. Gue series keyboardnya gokil sih. Gue jujur suka sih. Tapi mahal banget, anjing. Tai banget dah. Tapi orang-orang sekarang lebih ini sih, lebih pilih custom keyboard kayak guys.
But Griffin, full economy for them, full buys for them. Cerberus, bit of a half buy here this time around. Can they actually pull the second round off?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Cerberus was a little shook after the first two rounds. It's not just the way the fact that they lost.
Gila!
Being styled upon by Sufat BB and
wah, threatnya.
Beginning of this round, what? 5 seconds
Gila, bro.
They lose 3 members and they're in a 2v4 for the rest of it.
Waduh.
Winner lives up to his name.
Lihat ke atas gak? Ya udah ini, udah fix Griffin banget lah, cok. Ya di Pro X Superlight worth it gak? Worth it kalau misalkan lu nyaman. Kalau misalkan nggak nyaman jangan. Soalnya lu coba dulu mendingan deh ke toko daripada lu harus beli ke toko. Lu coba, nah habis itu baru lu beli di Tokopedia, dapat promo, dapat cashback. Daripada lu coba ntar nggak nyaman, ntar aneh, cok. Sumpah dah. Soalnya keyboard custom requestnya banyak, keyboard gaming gitu-gitu doang. Ya benar, masalah.
Take a look at the economy. It's rough out here for Cerberus. Not many weapons, a couple of pistols.
Mungkin bukan zamannya lagi RGB-RGB-an ya guys ya.
Yeah, it's Akashi who always likes to do that force buy. I actually believe in him. I think he can actually get those kills, but right now Griffin just feel a bit too strong and
Tokopedia lagi banyak cashback ngasihnya, banyak banget, Jir. Banyak promonya, coy.
Right now than Cerberus is.
All right, well here we go. Akashi has it. Trailblazer very close. Concussed.
Wah gila banget Sufat anjing.
Seeing if maybe he can catch something here. Does have the showstopper.
Gila Sufat. Buset. Sufat Bibi nih, Tacha Hause. Sufat Bibi. Gila, keyboard tuh tok gak ya? Tok kapan? Aku mau custom keyboard tapi lo profile susah cari capsnya, iya kan? Sufat Bibi, Tacha How. Halo Yor, halo. Lu fanatik. Gue juga RGB, gue matiin pakai satu warna. Kalau mau yang tinggal pakai nggak di mod, nah ambil merek Daki, series Race Logitech. Kalau mau diganti-ganti switch, nah baru ambil Asus Vortex, dia HD satu plus play. Yes, gitu sih. Benar, itu nggak salah. Kalau gua tipenya, selama gua masih ada keyboard, gua pakai terus. Mager gua ganti-ganti anjing, sumpah. Sayang cok duitnya. Mendingan gua di tempat lain sih. Udah pernah nyoba keyboard Keychron belum? Yor, Royal Class enak juga Yor. Gue ya, salah satu keyboard impian gue ya guys ya. Salah satu keyboard impian gue itu, aduh namanya apa ya?
Whereas Griffin has done that every single round, and
Bentar, gue
Cerberus
cari
has
dulu,
not
gue
found
lupa
an
deh.
answer, and they haven't had the resources to sit back and play default. So now, for the first time, they have full buy, full armor, and can sit back and possibly play default here, and that's what it looks like they're starting to do.
Yeah, on the side of Griffin, though, I want to point out their economy. Right now, they have enough for a full buy for the whole team, which means that they can afford
Fuck,
to lose
man.
one
Gua lupa,
round, still
sabar.
be able to fall by each one.
Nggak tahu lu tahu
Ting
atau
finally
enggak
finds
ini
Ting,
keyboard,
finds a
sabar ya.
second as well. Wire Select wanted to go for the trade there, but Ting was expecting it
Fuck,
already.
apa ya
This is what
namanya
we
ya?
wanted to see from his young gun.
Yeah, great transfer. Took one down up B, then switched to Garage. Had the second one there when the Paranoia came out. Winner sneaks on by the boom bot, and Layla had an
Bukan
idea.
cyberboard,
Kishi's able to
bukan
trade it out, though,
cyberboard.
as Too Fat gets caught, and Ting with 3. Again, this is one of the new young members here, and his confidence grows with every kill. It's a quadra.
That's what we were looking for.
Gue nggak tahu lu tahu atau enggak ya, tapi
they're integrated. They lost the name tag.
All right, we lost together. Now you're one of us.
Yes. Win together, lose together, and Ting. 4K from him in that round. We have not seen those signs of brilliance that we were waiting for in the previous series, in the previous matchup. But right now you can see why they actually picked this player up. Why we're seeing Ting in this stage. Why they made this roster change.
Again, Suka
keyboard.
moved on over to Fancy United after stage 2.
Oh, ini Topre, tahu Topre nggak Topre? Tahu Topre nggak? Gua nggak tahu sih, kalian tahu Topre nggak? Topre Real Force. Itu salah satu keyboard impian gua, guys. Topre.
Round number 7 underway. Kishi getting a little bit more space, and now that they have weapons,
Mahal banget tapi anjing, babi. Itu ya gue cuma bilang salah satu impian doang, guys. Beli kagak, impian doang anjing. Topre Reforce itu buset dah, lu pakai 20 tahun juga belum rusak itu anjing. Wah anjing sih, ini sih gila sih. Itu solidnya buset-buset dah. Build-nya gila katanya.
Right now it looks like Cerberus are the ones in the back foot and getting threatened to get reset yet again.
Grip versi murahnya Leopold Omnior. Iya tahu. Kalau nggak Leopold Vilco kan. Gue ada Vilco anjing. Kemarin gue tuh mau beli antara Vilco kalau nggak Leopold. Cuman gue sukanya Vilco, ya udah gue ambil dah Vilco.
We've shown presence in a couple of players over in A. Maybe we can get some space towards B and that gets thwarted immediately.
Yeah, there's a trademark waiting for them as
Keyboard gue juga udah 5 tahun gak rusak saya, soalnya nggak dipakai, mantap.
Oh, they actually see the trademark. But there's a paranoia coming out. Time is already ticking though. They're getting pushed, they're getting pressured. Sufat finds a kill, all down to one player. Ting, can he pull something off here? He does not.
Gila sih, ini Cerberus diobok-obok anjing. Semuanya dapat ini, Sufat Bibi dapat. Fung dapat AWP-nya nih tadi. Wah, gokil sih. Winner gimana nih winner? Pak dapat. Pak dapat. Ini ngapain nih?
Got 9 kills, couldn't pull that one out. Very difficult to do while concussed, but this has been a comprehensive lead so far by Griffin, utilizing the utility. Nice. Not the best. Okay. I'll work on that one.
Yo, lihat dari permainan kemarin, menurut lu yang masuk upper final Boom apa Onyx? Onyx kayaknya sih, nggak tahu sih. Boom juga bisa sih, tapi Boom kuat juga sih. Tau lah. Dua-duanya nggak tahu lah, gue nggak tahu. Gue ikutin lu pada aja lah, lu mau Onyx, kalau mau Boom bebas. Nggak mau ngomong gue anjing. Wah anjing, kenapa dia nggak TP ya pas bunuh ya? Astaga. Ada berapa detik tuh dia bisa TP?
The spike goes down here for Cerberus. Finally getting control. The Seekers come through. 3 members with Vandals and full shields for everyone on the side of Cerberus. As they continue to push on through with the 4v4, the Cosmic Default.
Bingung.
Ufat gets a little nervous about pushing on through. Overdrive being used. There it is. Gets one and stays inside the wall. As the concussion goes on in, Rainy picks it on off. Now into a 2v2 through the wall. It's the Collat. And with the cover, Winner peeking exactly where Loki is. But Loki gets the win. Defuse at half. Will he be able to get it? Yes, he does. Loki with a much needed clutch.
Sombong lu nggak pernah ngajak gue main lagi. Gue watch party sekarang Jadon. Lu mau main nih abis ini? Ah? Lu aja nggak chat gue jing. Lu chat lah bangke. Kalau mau main.
You know, I think about
Tuh Dando lagi pengen dapat duit kah?
maybe,
Iya nih.
at the right time, but then going up a little bit too soon.
Gua mah cukup tahu tanam dalam ubi. Alah bocah anjing, babik lu ngomong apa sih, taik. Ntar kita farming duit dulu, bro. Tak usah kau dekatiku lagi. Anjay. Kenapa sih Jadon, taik lu? Mentang-mentang masuk champion lu, anjing.
Why not do it again? That seems to be the game plan as fast lane getting popped early by Sufat to deter the push by Cerberus.
Jamet banget lu, lama-lama kengko lu anjing.
Okay, we'll rotate on off and show a little bit more of strategic acumen as now the blind comes on through. Fung not gonna know. He's right in his face. Here comes multiple.
Buset.
He tries to get one more, only gets one in total as now Sufat pushes onto the site. Layla watching the opposite way as Wire Select keeping him occupied. Sufat gets on through, they don't realize he's on the site. And now Kishi, Akashi, and Ting trying to hold on here. Whoa, Sufat almost shot through the dark cover.
Wah anjing, wah. Kalau main sekarang nggak bisa ya wajib watch party, nggak juga sih. Bisa juga, cuman lagi pengen watch party sih gua. Capek anjing. Emang kalian lebih pengen gue main atau watch party, guys? Mousepad Zowie geser murah kan ya, cuma 150.000, bagus gak job ya biar istri dengar mau beli mousepad tapi nggak boleh mahal-mahal kan. Woi gila, geser cuma 100.000, 150.000, iya geser 100.000, murah banget. Mainnya marah-marah biar lucu, taik lu. Main aja biar malah bacot anjing, watch party sambil main, gimana caranya tai. Geser 150.000. Easy. Pengen liat Yor marah-marah, tai lah lu. Pengennya watch party tim Indo aja sih Yor. Iya juga sih sebenarnya pengen watch party itu tim Indo doang sih. Kayak gini gue mager anjing. Cuma si Jasonnya pasti mandi guys. Jason tuh pasti mandi ya adik-adik. Jaden gak jamet jadi kocak.
They rotated fast to A, but they're not necessarily pushing up and making the map smaller. They were just kind of playing the tic-tac-toe, guessing what side Cerberus.
Wah, kaget. Kaget.
Ayo Son, main gak Son? Ah, lu mah mandi, tai lah, males gua. Najis. Jason, kalau nggak main sama Jason mager gua, mendingan mas party. Ya kita lihat aja Jason setia kawan atau enggak sih guys. Jason nggak mau doang ini pasti scam iya. Kalau nggak mager gua. Anjing! Ya Allah! Kayaknya enggak sih, Yor. Enggak. Ini udah fix. Dia udah ngilang, udah fix dia pembohong, guys.
Stunned and still finds 3 Loki. What can he do here? It's 1v4. Seems like a tall.
Kamu dia Yor sama yang belum langsung master, nggak mungkin. Dia dapat duit dari gue juga. Kenapa Ramek bisa skill 2? Ini Jason Terry minta beliin Mac dia sama dia, makanya menimbul mulu. Ini nggak jelas sih, sumpah sih. Nggak jelas. Wah nggak jelas. Anjing.
Concussed lands 1, lands 2, and unfortunately the information wasn't relayed to Ting fast enough, and the one concussed.
Ini iya lu latihan untuk turni apa ya? Apa jangan-jangan turni nggak tahu.
Instead, it's Griffin at least hitting 6 here in the first half.
And Cerberus are the ones yet again with an economic.
Yo kenapa seringnya mah pilihan sendiri malah kalah? Nggak tahu bro.
A rifle, so just needs to wait for his teammates to dive, take off the gun from the dead bodies possibly. But for Griffin, it seems like they've cracked the code a little bit after that time.
Masih nge-gym gak ya? Gue baru balik dari gym ini. Yo makan apa siang ini Yor? Ayam bakar kayaknya. Gue pengen ayam bakar. Lagi pengen ayam bakar. Ayam bakar nasi setengah, gila. Itu udah Yor banget sumpah.
Loses the fight after being concussed by Sufat. Sufat quickly moves on over to garage to see if anyone else is coming on in. Answer there.
Anjing Sufat nih lagi kesehatanan bro. Liatin otot lu bang, belum ada.
One at window and one that says, "Hey, A is wide open. Let's get on over there." Meanwhile, Winner's pushed down C long. If you peeked right now, you'd see open bodies, but will not see anyone. And now Kishi holding A site, and they will get the plant down in just a little
Ini
bit.
pasti nggak dicek nih.
Yeah, they should know.
Ini kebiasaan orang-orang nih nggak dicek nih, kecuali di flash di dogi. Masalahnya doginya udah nggak ada nih. Kebiasaan orang-orang ini nggak dicek nih, lihat ya dicek atau enggak ya. Lihat ya, dicek atau enggak nih. Kalau nggak dicek kalah.
Always fun to check these corners here from heaven and hope that you're right as another cosmic divide comes through.
Lah, dia cabut.
Loki making the map uncomfortable as Shufat trying to get the information, getting pushed upon, and now
Lah, rata.
Cosmic divide gets huge dividends as the team was very unorganized.
Kok nggak nge-gym lagi, Yor? Tadi kok bisa di gym, Jing. Kasih tunjuk pisap lu, Yor, hasil nge-gym nggak ada. Gua kemarin ngilang, guys. Covid nggak nge-gym. Onyx sama Boom menang mana, Yor? Menurut lu? Nggak tahu, bro. Gue males, bro. Jawabnya. Gue ntar ngomong Boom, dibilang nggak dukung Onyx. Gara-gara nggak dukung Indo. Bilangin Onyx, ntar bilang nggak dukung Boom. Gara-gara sini serba salah gue di sini, anjing. Gak bisa, bro. Selalu orang lah, mau dukung mana lah. Gue yang dukung yang menang aja lah. Yang lagi menang round ya, yang lagi menang round lah. Gue dukung lah, ngepet. Lu pasti kayak serba salah gue, anjing. Bukan semuanya teman. Gue bukan masalah teman atau enggak sih. Lebih ke arah serba salah di sini. Mau dukung siapapun juga salah, bro. Gak bisa, anjing. Tuh, nggak Indopet. Bener-bener. Padahal gue dukung dua-duanya loh. Gue cuman mikir kayak, gue mau dukung siapapun terba salah gue, anjing. Di sini tuh tai lu. Emang viewer anjing. Gila, bagus banget trade-nya, anjing. Salah, gak dukung timnya. Gak bisa gitu, Yor. Cowok mesti punya pendirian. Bodo amat pendirian-pendirian tai kuda. Gak dicek, Cok. Gak dicek. Woi, cek, woi. Bridge. Wih, di.
With the knife, it gets the kill as well. Layla not able to trade out. Griffin, they take the half.
Cekuak.
I wish we could see winner's point of view there. It looked like he actually.
Mending dukung Griffin, Yor. Lu kalau nonton Persija gratis gak? Nggak tahu. Nggak punya pendirian, Yor. Muka lu nggak punya pendirian, anjing. Yor, kalau turnis lain VCT kayak yang Nvidia punya PSG, nanti ikut gak, Yor? Maksudnya? Yang mana tuh? Kemarin malam Bani main lagi bau. Telepati lu jalan, Yor, bagus. Taik. Nah, escape Allah. Lu aja ngilang, anjing. Yalah, gue capek banget gue. Gue kemarin beli escape simulator ya, adik-adik ya. Gue tuh kenapa ya? Gue tuh main selalu ditipu temen ya, adik-adik. Gue main Back 4 Blood. Beli berapa tuh harga kemarin gue? 700.000. Main tuh cuman total tuh cuman 4 jam, adik-adik. 4 jam Back 4 Blood ya. Gue main escape simulator baru beli ya. Itu berapa ya gue total ya? Main cuman 1 jam apa? Gue capek banget loh. Beli game cuman buat ditipu teman-teman gue, anjir. Malah Bani di kompe bau pasti nanti wangi. Kalau parah sih. Ikut turnamen of Iron, Yor. Kalau PSG lagi gabut, bener-bener. Diajak si Kro, diajak main, dia yang ngajak main escape, guys. Gue udah beli, Dina udah beli, ya. Udah sama Rafael. Kita main berempat nih. Awalnya main berempat, tiba-tiba si Kro main PUBG kan. Saat dia yang ngajak, dia yang ngilang. Tiba-tiba Rafael DC. Jadinya tinggal gue berdua. Anjing, main escape simulator, tai banget dah. Bener-bener. Gue capek gue. Temen-temen gue kayak babi lu, bener-bener taik lu. Banyak penipuan, anjing. Main Back 4 Blood gue ditipu sama si Kevin sama Hagai. Main Raf gue ditipu sama Inverso. Anjing lah, bener-bener. Hello, I'm here sir, gue bantuin lu. Alah, tai lah. Tidak. Banyak penipuan, guys. Terjadi banyak pengkhianatan di sini, guys. Gue lihat. Kayak apa ya? Penipu, anjing. Capek gue. Gue beli game selalu mainnya tuh nggak nyampe sehari tuh. Total 24 jam tuh nggak ada, guys. Nggak ada, anjing. Anjing di-push terus. Gua ngajak dia, lu bilang enggak. Iya, soalnya lu nipu, bro. Lu ntar tiba-tiba di apas main. Ayo main. Paling cuma berapa menit, tai. Crow nipu gini. Iya, Crow emang babi anjing. Tapi Crow back for blood gak nipu, guys. Dia tuh sama gue selalu bilang, ayo Crow, ayo. Udah berdua di Discord, tapi Hagai nipu. Hagai padahal yang paling pertama bilang, ayo guys, kita harus main setiap hari. Si Excuret bilang, ayo gue mah bebas, tai lah. Pas kita udah berdua di Discord, dua-duanya yang nggak bisa, anjing dah, bener-bener penipuan anjing. Tim Copenhagen di spin. Terus guys, kemarin kan gue ini kan main berlima, gua Crow, Hagai, Lita sama Komai kan. Itu udah chemistry-nya udah dapet tuh kita berlima, anjay, main Valorant kan. Pakai Yoru sama Bridge, udah dapet dah. Baru main sehari kan, udah bilang ayo besok main, gak ada yang datang guys. Disband udah disband anjing. Udah disband anjing, bener-bener disband. Udah disband itu tim tai. Disband itu, tim tai lah anjing. Ngehe, bilang besok ayo main, besok. Gak ada yang datang anjing. Gua sama Lita udah nungguin berdua. Mana nih sama Komik? Mana nih? Udah disband. Gue udah persenan kalau lu pada beli. Oh gitu. Oke, gue paham sih sekarang. Gue paham sih. Paham. Kalau kita jadi apa kita harus gimana ya? Nipu teman cok. Kalau kita emang ini guys, gue sebenarnya pengen lo kayak streaming Escape Simulator, Back 4 Blood gitu, cuman temennya nggak ada karena banyak penipuan guys. Capek anjing. Nipu anjing. Kishi. Ayo nggak bisa, lihat dong, gue tuh nggak lagi ngapain, coba baca judul dulu dong. Baca judul. Kenapa Persija bisa jadi tim e-sport ya? Nggak tahu bro. Coba baca dulu judulnya bro. Sama suku Rebel bang. Apanya? Dina aja kemarin main ras ya Crow ya, anjing. Dina aja kemarin main ras ya Crow ya, tai lah. Anjing. Beli Pummel lebih guys, sumpah. Pummel tuh lebih penipuannya banyak banget anjing, sumpah dah. Anjing. Ada pala nongol. Terjadi penipuan di sini. Ini sepertinya akan comeback adik-adik. Gua selalu ajak Pummel, nggak pernah mau anjing. Yang nggak pernah mau, yang lu kapan ngajak gua coba? Lu no pick hoax ya. Lu no pick hoax bro. No pick hoax. Yang tipu-tipu iya anjing. Oh iklan YouTube lu, mana gua tahu. Mending lu lagi TV set sure. Game horror yang lu tinggal kan. Oh iya ya. Ntar lah. Nggak ketemu jalan gue itu. Gua selalu DM Steam lu. Nggak ada lu, jangan tipu ya. Bohong lu anjing. No pick hoax. No pick hoax, but gue bata lu. Kabar player bacot lu Rick, goblok. Kasar banget gak sih?
Let's see if Ting can hold this. The movement of Too Fat BB just distracts him so much, and Rainy is able to just walk in and find that kill. That spike is gonna go down. It's all down to Layla. 1v3 for him. Has a gun. What? But
wait, for a second. Lu main gak?
Completes the turnaround here for Griffin. For Cerberus, this has to feel bad. You're up 5v3 in the round.
Streamer gak bisa saling semua orang digas anjing orangnya apa dimarahin cowok.
What were we saying about Cerberus?
Hello iya Big Show from Jaksel Hero. Guys, aku sibuk ada meeting anjay. Alah tuh guys. Ini gue streamer yang sering kena tipu tuh guys. Sedih gue. Bang katanya mau main, Jasonnya gak mau main guys. Bang gimana sih player sama tim yang gak dapet franchise? Gak tau bro, banyak yang disband kan. Sibuk apa sok sibuk? Mungkin sok sibuk lagi berantem nih. Ya kan gitu guys. Alasan kan temen gak diajak main kan. Bisa main gak lu? Gak bisa gua, sibuk. Padahal lagi berantem. Wah, anjing nih orang sumpah. Buset.
Rolling Thunder coming in. The overdrives are not so great for him, but it just threatens the operator a bit more because this is a hit scan kind of ultimate. Right now the operator ineffective on Heaven.
Lagi select bang, lagi select sama siapa nih?
Kashi tries to look for a kill, takes wire, selects Yufa and BB is there for the trade. Kishi finds one, but Rainy is gonna be there for the trade. 2v2 right now post plan.
Wah anjing ternyata Busai.
Rainy versus Loki.
Yeah, Rainy clearing out some space. It was a nice drop there by the operators. You said Fug didn't really have too much to do, but drops down and picked off one of the members. But now Loki clearing out space. Cosmic Divide coming down very shortly and will start the defuse. Rainy has to push him. He's looking away.
Wah anjing. Kenapa Loki lihatnya ke belakang gitu ya? Kayak mau ngeflick gitu ya adik-adik. Si Shiva lagi wangi banget mainnya. Iya anjir 24 sendirian cok. Gila. Bayor mau tanya di Torilla ada yang pakai headphone buat audionya, terus kenapa harus di cover pakai headset lagi ya? Buat kedap suara. Biar nggak berisik.
The time was just too much. He was under pressure. Needed to commit that a little bit.
Man, how about that opening frag there?
Anti flash itu ya. Nggak perlu lah. Nggak perlu.
Multiple times. I guess he's had 2 rounds that have been 9 kills. So if you subtract 9, he still has 15, right? He had the ace, he had a 4K, so it's pretty good there. As Fung gets the opening kill.
Tapi kenapa dia terusin?
Rainy goes down.
Akashi bro.
Akashi so sharp with the sheriff down to
biar kagak dengan suara dari luar bang. Bang Ior emang bener lu jago sepak bola. Buset guys. Gue capek kasih taunya guys. Capek gue zaman dulu tuh kayak masa perlu gue kasih tahu gue dulunya apa? Capek gue dulu. Kenapa nggak pakai headset kedap suara yang biasa dari pabrik kan lebih kedap? Yang kayak gimana dulu? Kalau lu pakai headset yang kedap kadang bisa kedengeran gitu loh. Sepak takraw juga jangan. Ronaldinho yang ngajarin monyang lu kan. Ya lu nggak persiapan ISF Bali? Nggak tahu bro. Gue pengen main CS asli, fuck man. I want to play CS. Cuman gak ada teman guys. Gue pengen ngajak Kro sih. Kro mau nggak Kro main CS Kro? Si Kro udah cabut. Kro. Gue nggak pernah setim sama BP. Lu jangan so tau lu. Kapan bro? Lu download dulu bro. Download dulu. Lu download dulu dah. Lu download dulu. Download dulu. Main face it kita bro. Kita jadi ilo hunter gimana? Ajakin Eskurat main chess bang. Eskurat lagi sibuk dia ngurus ini. Ngurus sesuatu. Sibuk. Ajakin mabar just no limit bang. Aduh, gua bukan siapa-siapa bang, anjing. Dia juga sekarang mungkin sibuk pacaran kayaknya.
But
Ya,
Griffin
dia
not backed on up.
That was through the
Akashi
smoke?
picks up one through the smoke. Layla trying to get the hero play and back on up. Teammates not body blocking me, but Kishi picks up the kill. Now YR Select. He's
Wah,
blind,
anjing.
no problem.
What the fuck, man?
The hooded man gets
What the
another
fuck,
one.
man?
Rainy and YR Select trying to hold it. Loki gets a free one, but the information is given. YR Select knows exactly where Loki is. Oh, but it's all the way to the opposite side from the shadows.
What the fuck, man?
The plant onto C, and YR Select now takes control.
Wire Select using it from the shadows. I think the first use in this whole game. Actually, from A to C, I think this is such a good use of it. This is perfect. Just having
Udah lama
it
juga
there.
Cios gak liat IR main
It's
Super
all down to
People.
Loki right now.
Wih,
Having
Super
stars.
People gue jago, bro. Wah,
It
anjing.
was there. It was there. It was there. Just didn't react fast.
Palanya
enough
lagi
as
nyala
Wire
itu
Select
PC
was
lu yang
ready
sekarang
for
nyaman
the
banget
angle.
buat Valo per stream gak Yor? Apa di issue gitu?
Perfect.
Yang gak nyaman itu sebenarnya bukan yang gak nyaman itu internetnya, guys. Internet gua
Again, only one stayed alive here, and I think a couple of the players
I don't know lah, tai.
have 32
Babik.
credits, 3,200
Capek
credits,
gua
so
ngomongnya,
it's still
kentot.
not a full buy, so it's still doable by Cerberus. They won a couple in a row. I think they can full buy, as you're always wondering, like, hey, sometimes why do people crouch? Well, just like that.
Sometimes all I think about is you.
Dodging of your head as
At night in the
by
middle
Shufak
of
continues to stay
June.
on point.
Hit.
The back
Buset.
lane into the plant. Oh, but there's
Buset.
a little bit of a window right onto the site. Fung able to pick it on up and rendezvous back to safety, but now YR Select taking space on the map. He's shadow steps out of the way onto 1 HP.
Gila, apa yang terjadi, anjir? Waduh.
Raiding down, but Ting trades back as he's blind. YR Select trying to find a little bit more space.
Wah, anjing sih.
And YR Select with the movement, close it on off.
Griffin nih, bos, tai.
Number 1.
He looks so lost on that side with all the utility coming in, and all of a sudden he's like, okay, finally all the flashes are
Ini
out.
gue bisnet kok lagi nge-lag ya, nggak tahu lah.
But actually Fung took one of the kills, but Griffin, good close out by them.
JINGGG, GGU Escape Simulator. Alah, tai lah. Lu orang tahu game Escape Simulator nggak sih, guys? Seru tau Escape Simulator, sumpah. Tapi kalau temannya udah jago mainnya, jadi mager anjing. Maksudnya kayak udah tahu jalan keluarnya tuh udah mager anjing. Kayak Sikro, penipu. Babi. Tahu gua bang, game teka-teki kan? Bukan. Game ini FPS guys itu. Itu game FPS itu. Itu nanti ntar bakal ada turnamen Escape Simulator. Kalau nggak salah 2000. Gue dikasih tahu sama siapa ya kemarin ya. Itu bakal ada turnamen ntar tahun 2050-an deh kalau nggak salah. 30 tahun lagi lah. Kira-kira. Ntar bakal ada turnamen Escape Simulator gitu guys. Jadi mulai sekarang lu udah bisa grinding gitu sih. Udah bisa mulai grinding gitu. Jadi lihat nanti lah. Gimana? Ya, jokes bapak-bapak. Bacot lu kocak. Ini Dina bacot banget deh guys, sumpah. Udah penipu ya. Bacot banget anjing. Bacot anjing. Lucu banget kalau bapak-bapak lah kocak. Kocak lu. Umur segini masih lagi lucu-lucu. Koyer masih pakai 27 belum masih. Kayak lu tau masa depan aja. Nah, guys. Nah. Ayo stream SK Simata biar gua nggak usah beli. Enggak. Grinding 30 tahun pas 2050 udah tutup gamenya. Hai. Ada duit buat berobat nggak Yor? Jadwal lu kapan Yor besok? Lu saingan sama dukun merah ya? Ya. Gue samsinya aja bah. Yo udah mari hoi. Gimana lu mau ngajarin gue sepak bola enggak? Gue mau jadi atlet nih, bodo amat anjing. Mau jadi atlet e-sport, mau jadi engineer, mau jadi dokter, merawat. Bodo amat anjing. Gue mau kencing dulu. Sometimes all I think about is you. Sama, ya kapan-kapan ikut watch party-nya dong, Sona Mahasa keluar pintu bernyanyi. RSCG kok nggak pernah kelihatan ingetin minum obat lagi ya, Yor. Bacot lu, kocak. Guys, gue mau pengen tanya deh. Kayak kita kan nggak boleh ngomong gila kan, kayak ODGJ, udah orang dalam gangguan jiwa, ODGJ, ya itulah. Ini sebenarnya bisa sembuh nggak sih guys? Kayak misalkan kayak balik normal kayak biasa gitu. Itu sebenarnya bisa nggak sih? Gue penasaran. Dari dulu sampai sekarang tuh gue penasaran itu orang-orang kayak gitu bisa balik lagi nggak sih? Jadi secret lu yang nggak penipu siapa, Yor? Gak ada bro, semua penipu. Bisa ke kontrol, lu kan bisa sembuh. Coba aja dulu, bisa. Buktinya lu bang, buset. Tergantung. Yang gangguan tuh karena nggak ke kontrol. Tergantungnya ya lu ngacai aja ya lu bisa sembuh lah. Kalau bisa artinya bisa. Wah ini so asik guys. Ini orang-orang so asik nih. Ini udah mulai. Pertanyaan gue, wah ini. Coba ya gue mikir dulu ya, apa harus gue door atau enggak ya? Ini udah mulai so asik nih masalahnya nih. Hah? Ini so asik banget lu. Anjing. Wah. So asik, cok. Bangke lu ya.
Showed some significant improvement in terms of his playstyle. It seemed that he was
Lu so asik banget.
Bener-bener lu ya. So asik anjing. Orang gila sebenarnya nggak gila kok, cuma mentalnya dikira gila jadi makanya beneran gila. Tapi kan kalau diajak ngobrol nyambung nggak sih? Gue nggak pernah tahu sih. Anjing deh. So asik nih orang-orang kayak gini nih anjing so asik banget dah. So iya lu SKSD anjing. Gue nggak bisa ya, harus konsumsi obat seumur hidup. Hah seriusan? Siapa bayar Raka? Cobain Yor biar tahu lu aja anjing. Nyambung tapi tiba-tiba ada naga. Nyambung. Bisa dicemin Yor, kecuali dia ODGJ karena kalah pilkada. Waduh.
Yesterday 19 kills in that map. Today putting up the big kills as well. Like although they lost, he's building confidence and he's building a repertoire to be a really good Haven player. And I really wonder, can he translate that now over into the next?
Hai, ini tim apa aja yang bermain? Griffin? Nggak tahu. Boom Onyx. Anjing dapat aja lu audianya Yor. Lo pilkada iya. Diajak ngomong nyambung tapi dia linglung sama dirinya sendiri. Emang iya? Tapi memang sih guys, kalian tuh nggak boleh, kalau misalkan ada orang depresi tuh kalian tuh nggak boleh kayak gimana ya, kadang tuh kita nggak bisa kayak apa ya ngomongnya ya, ngejudge kayak nih orang tuh kuat atau enggak sih. Kayak hati-hati lah guys, intinya nggak boleh kayak gini doang aja, masa lu nggak ini nangis, masa digini doang aja lu gini, jangan lah. Bang, kata kawan gue lu mau main di Fanatic ya? Iya, kok tahu? Bisa diajak ngomong, cuman text time orang gangguan jiwa sering gelut sama pikiran mereka sendiri. Oh. Kasian juga ya. Lu depresi nggak Yor? Kagak anjing. Babik lu. Anxiety sama depresi masuk ke DGG. Bang, kata kawan gua lu mau main di Fanatic ya bulan depan. Kawan lu siapa sih? Kawan lu so asik banget anjing. Suruh datang ke stream gua, bilang gue yang ngomong ke Fanatic, gue TO langsung anjing. So asik lu, taik.
And now the fact that
Kalau menertawakan posisi gadungan boleh nggak bang? Waduh nggak tahu bang. Kita nggak tahu seberapa berat enemy orang. Siap bang, kata gue itu. Dulu sama pikiran sendiri tuh konteksnya gimana ya? Ya maksudnya gelut sama pikiran sendiri artinya lu ya gelut. Nggak tahu gue bro. Yang tanya gue nggak tahu anjing. Kalau menertawakan jangan info boleh nggak ya? Boleh aja. Itu nggak masalah. Sebenarnya kan lu ini kan negara demokrasi ya, lu mau do something kayak apa ini ya tapi tahu ini ya alasnya gini ya Yor, iya betul sekali. Halo Lita, Tewa aja dulu yang ngomong. Hatinya harusnya bang nggak tahu bang udah belum harusnya ya udah ayo nggak nyari dalam pembunuhan Munir.
Yeah, they better find it fast because right now this is the last chance. If they lose this, they're completely out of this year. This is everything that they've worked for. They've got only one last chance to reach champions, and Cerberus, they might be the first team to, well, they're home. I was gonna say go home, but like, you know, they don't go home, but
ya kalau Hamzah ya kalau Hamzah inilah udah Hamzah kan bang ya Hamzah lalu Hamzah dari Hamzah halo sini ya Hamzah bisa Hamzah udah tahu Hamzah roti sari roti. Yo hasilnya. Ya kalau nonton Dora pasti marah-marah ya, bacot anjing. Konten bacot anjing. Adakah yang melihat swiper di situ? Swiper jangan mencuri adik-adik. Wah dengarnya haus siang anjay. Muka lu cok sari roti anjing. Gue jadi pengen makan sari roti dah. Sari roti yang ini, yang coklat, yang roti. Wah gila sifat Bibi guys. Wah anjing nih orang sih. What the fuck man? What the fuck? Wah gila sifat Bibi anjing. Sari roti enak sih tapi satunya goceng. Iya sari roti yang roti itu. Yang coklat yang roti guys, sumpah gila enak banget asli. Sari roti, rasa coklat yang roti. Wah gila.
Dropping down and then just whiffing shots to Sufat who's open. There's no cover.
Bang saudaranya handicapper ya. Napas dulu ya ngoceh nggak tarik napas tuh. Buset gak tarik napas gue nggak mati bro. Tadi tawar yang coklatnya ada itunya kan. Iya. Yang roti, yang rasa roti, yang rasa coklat tapi roti tau nggak?
Alright, well Griffin deciding, hey, we're gonna play for round 2 no matter what.
Siapa yang sebut kue itu roti guys? Soalnya si Lita sebut kue itu roti anjir. Kocak gaming, kaget gue. Kamu nggak beliin roti buat teman? Hah, roti? Iya kan ulang tahun. Kue kocak roti kok.
Finds the first kill using that headhunter through the wall a little bit to take Akashi down. Gets a second kill as well onto Ting. Sufat is gonna be there to find one. Kishi finds a headshot of his own, takes winner down from mid.
Aku ya Lita. Iya anjir, dia sebut kue itu roti anjir.
Sufat, the bulldog, the headhunter, they've done both.
Kue sama roti beda. Kue si roti anjing. Emang pun Lita emang kocak jir. Gua kaget kan. Hah, kamu bahasa dari mana? Iya dari dulu soalnya emang kita sebutnya roti. Kue anjir di Jakarta kue kocak. Oh iya oke lah. Ih gue bingung kan. Terus kalau roti sebutnya apa? Roti lah. Terus aneh anjir. Itu Jawa. Roti ya roti, kue ya kue. Iya kan? Kita kan kalau kita kan sebutnya kue kan. Gak tau mungkin katanya orang Jawa ya. Gak tau sih gue. Gak ngerti lah gue. Tai. Bang itu rambut lu lagi mode Super Saiyan berapa? 4. Enggak, ini lagi mode nanas guys. Nih, ini kayak nanas kan? Nih, ininya begini. Ini batoknya nanas nih, kepalanya nih yang daunnya. Nah, muka gua nanas guys. Ya, cebek bacot.
and he
Bener-bener
gets
lu.
traded on out for
Lanjang
kills
mulu,
here for
anjing.
Kishi. And
Babik.
like all other halves so far, it's 2 rounds of
Semua roti anjing tuh. Tuh, Lita. Lita tuh aneh guys. Kue tuh dibilangin roti loh. Bener-bener.
The set plays, or at least the surprise plays, to take
Gue
that
orang
bonus
Jawa
round
juga
away
gue
from the other team.
kue kok bilangnya roti kue
I
ya
think
kue.
that's something to take note of, as well as that Kishi is finally showing up again. We talked about it in the previous round as well.
Akashi.
I think for Cerberus, it's
Marah-marah
just
mulu
the
anjing,
members
bacot
having
lu
to come
anjing.
in various rounds looks to be difficult. Some of them, they have these pop.
Gue orang Jawa kue ya
out of
kue,
nowhere. And
roti
then
ya
all of a
roti.
sudden they- like you said,
Roti
it's just
kabeh,
Japan,
roti
nothing
semua
else happens.
kabeh.
Kishi has 5 kills right now. The rest of his team has 2. They really need to do a bit more to stop Griffin.
Yor sama pacar kok enggak gua lu.
Kashi and Loki, the returning members here as the push through the poison cloud.
Ngomong taek lalu, ngomong bapak lu aja anjing, jangan ngomong sama gua.
A is now
Ngomong yang bener lah, tai.
as there's only 3
Gila lu ya,
the
belum bener.
rotation off of B onto A.
Ngomong taek.
I think is a smart play here as Layla continues to try and take space and get an idea where everyone is. I don't think the timing worked out there, so Fung very close to the wall. They don't realize how close they are. Yeah, they definitely didn't know. Shots raining on through as Fung lands a couple onto Layla. And again, regrowth does not heal yourself. Information being passed over, and there's a kill by Su.
Sayang banget anjing. Roti kue biskuit sama roti. Kok kalau gua roti ya roti ya kue ya roti. Apa sepeda coba roti kue. Udahlah guys, udah. Babik ya ngomong roti mulu. Siapa sih yang mulai ngomong roti anjing?
Snake bite isn't quite fully there. Kashi gets
Babik ya.
but YR Select gets the kill, and you know it's just tough here for Cerberus.
Yor lu latihan kagak Yor? Enggak tahu, lihat ntar ya.
And lose two, you're at such a disadvantage with the map.
Sari roti, roti sari roti, pam 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 pam. Roti dan selai jadi ingat iklan Spotify. Kenapa? Roti Jepang. Lu demen ini gak guys? Roti bantal, roti.
You really want to get more value from the Tour de Force, especially in a map like this. It's such a strong gun at maximum range. It's a one-hit kill, but unfortunately could not find anything this round.
Bisnet momentos guys. Janji kayak saat ini mau ke bisnet emang babik lah. Baik lah, capek gua. Ya elah streamer kale. Roti lek kau kan tuh roti babik emang babik guys. Emang babik lu bener-bener anjing dah. Bisnet momentos guys. Suka roti apa kue? Harus jawab. Gua suka roti sama kue, tergantung dari kue sama roti.
As both chambers are dead, but they now have given away information. Layla has gotten onto the site, standing on top of this edge here, gets one of the heads, but the information has been relayed to Kashi.
Roto dan selai bunga dan kumbang. Roti abon suka nggak? Enggak. Kalau abon putih gue suka guys. Bread life ya. Bread apa sih namanya? Bread. Yang warna putih apa ya? Aduh, nama tokonya apa ya? Breaded si Bredel anjing gua anjing bang. Oh iya bread talk ya bener-bener itu enak sih sumpah. Gue milih sekarang satu layang enggak usah kok. Enggak usah, tidak. Kemarin gua mau kurus, gua mau target gua akhir bulan ini 85. Bread. Gue yang dompet Brad Pitt. Alah bacot lah kita kapan sih fokus gamenya guys? Ngomongin roti ini udah 4 round kita ngomongin roti lu anjing. Lu pada sih mulai duluan nggak jelas dah, taik dah. Bener-bener dah. Stop guys, stop. Anjing, bener-bener lu pada sih asli nggak jelas taik.
Right now, Griffin have changed their game plan, trying to go for A again. This was a successful A push that they had in round number 1.
Bener-bener lu orang sih, lu bener-bener sih, parah sih. Lu orang tai sih, jujur aja, gua nggak bohong.
Gets behind Loki. Loki doesn't realize he's been bamboozled. Layla trying to hold up top and slow down the push out of halls. There is one more in there that Layla does not realize, and this time.
Wah anjing belakang. Syufat bibi. Lihat belakang lah adik-adik. Ting. Pergerakan apaan tuh? Lu yang mulai, lu yang marah. Roti ngelek bodo amat yor sama asam sememel. Stike streamer tukang ngeblame babik. Emang babik lu, anjing, gak jelas. Babik lah.
Which is so difficult to use in here. And now with the snake bite, and they lose this one after being.
Ngente dah nih Griffin menang sih anjing, sumpah. Sifat Bibi jago ya Yor. Ini nggak tahu tiba-tiba jadi jago cok. Mau kurus tapi para pemirsa minta konten mukbang. Yor, roti paling enak itu apa? Masih aja dibahas roti ya. Kita kenapa sih nggak bahas tuh daging ke in game ke, bantu gua lah biar gua tuh baca chat tuh juga enak gitu. Kalau misalkan kayak gini, aduh. Ini dibahas roti mulu, lu pada mulai roti mulu, udah bingung gua. Salah gua apa sih sama roti? Bingung gua, lu orang sih bener-bener dah ampun. Anjing. Wah anjing Layla, masa gak ada yang nge-thread sih? What the fuck man?
And that gives a great opportunity for Layla to pick up a couple. The revive has come on in.
Masa nggak ada yang nge-thread, taik lah. Ya daging dia dogin enak banget. Berapa mahal tapi? Ya lu makan daging pakai roti nggak?
In those moments when you panic, you miss them and you end up losing a round like that. Again, it was a pistol round, but oh, that feels bad.
It does feel bad, and it felt like it was Sufat BB's Cloudburst that allowed, I believe it was Layla, to push forward here. And this Cloudburst just allowed this guy to push forward.
Masih aja bahas roti ngentot.
Got to, but it's just not enough. Did not have the weaponry, did not have the chance. No big ultimates either to kind of like convert that. Like if you had a raise, potentially show off and change things, but they did not have that. On the side of Griffin though, Kong wants to go for that tour de force. They're trying to build up that economy a little bit. Having that jet and the chamber of course is going to be great.
Udah guys, kita fokus game ya adik-adik ya. Udah, nggak usah banyak bacot. Lu pada nggak usah mulai ya. Lu orang dari tadi udah mulai duluan ya. Anjing. Ntar gue dihujat. Nih streamer apa sih watch party tapi nggak bahas gamenya tapi malah bahas roti. Lu bener-bener lu pada yang mulai padahal bingung gua anjing, bener-bener nggak masuk akal tai. Yang mulai siapa, yang disalahin siapa? Anjing nggak pakai akal bulus.
Since the first map as well, same thing. Right now they have the Hunter Sphere, they have the Tour de Force, they could use that to secure this round yet again. Kishi forced out of his initial
Wah anjing.
Oh my god, that was a lineup from the Snake Bite into the Hunter's Fury, just double the damage.
Bajingan cerita roti sama kue sendiri ngomong-ngomong sendiri. Lu kalau beli roti pakai roti.
Again, another set play here by Griffin catching Cerberus off guard, but the gun's starting to wake up.
Or not.
Has a couple. Looking for a triple here on Wire Select, but Wire Select gets a nice little double here of his own. Layla peeking around the corner. There it is, the triple. Only one left alive. Team coming onto the flank. And they get the answer back. Griffin do a great job getting onto the site, but then start to fumble the bag once they're in.
And it's the two new players on Cerberus that showed up for that round. It was Ting and Layla.
Kalau Cakwe
using the flashes and
gue nanya anjing, Cakwe itu terbuat dari apa sih guys? Cakwe.
Finally showing up on the board. We thought
Cakwe enak sih pakai yang sambal-sambal itu enak loh. Cakwe anjing sumpah.
Oh man, that was a thing of beauty. Using the snake bite, bouncing off the wall onto exactly where a rendezvous would be. The Hunter Fury.
This is when you're in a regular game and you shout nerd because of all the lineups, because they knew where the rendezvous was. They knew how to light it up for the rendezvous, and they knew the type of the rendezvous just to hit that Hunter's Fury. That was maybe 3 agents.
Guys, gue pilok nggak sembunyi nih guys, kenapa ya?
Yeah, this is when I alt tab. We'll just have to take a breather here. Is Vong
Loh! What the fuck he doing? Dia nggak denger budak anjing. Hah?
Oh, getting some wallbang shots there.
Huh?
That's annoying. You do a great play like that if you're Akashi, and just to get randomly tagged like that stinks. As now the rest of the squad moving on over to A. Loki using the toxic screen to buy time. Oh, Sufat gets himself
What
out.
the fuck?
More daggers and lands it over the box. That is confidence unleashed here by Sufat BB. The rest of the squad start the plant with the Cloudburst, buying time and preventing people from looking.
Anjing kalau dapat sih tadi GG sih.
In that updraft and light up that Champions Vandal, because Sufat BB's on another level right now. Akashi trying to gain some knowledge. Ting is trying to answer Sufat, but they know exactly where he's at. And Ting,
Pangsi termasuk roti nggak ya?
they line up 2 in a row, very much like map number 1. Griffin.
Aduh, gue jadi pengen makan bami game, cok. Nasi ayam jamur, aduh.
They string them together and now the score's really close.
And they're probably gonna call
Aduh,
timeout here. If this is anything like map number 1, Griffin are like,
ntar deh
yeah,
jam
this is getting
2,
too close,
tahan,
we're gonna call for
tahan.
timeout and start figuring things out. Right now it's gonna be
Udah 2-0 aja biar cepet matchnya ya adik-adik ya.
It's like map number 1. Let's go.
Key knows exactly what's happening here. He's got the keys to the game.
Oke, gue kirimin enggak kok nggak jadi.
Who wins?
Gue pengen makan ayam dada hari ini, ayam bakar dada.
Alright,
Ayam bakar dada.
Vietnamese fans, I know you're turning
Ayam
out a
bakar,
lot in
aduh,
Twitch chat.
ayam
We'll see how
bakar
much it
pakai
means to
sambal,
you.
bau,
I think someone in the chat
rasanya
said,
enak
I
banget.
believe 13 to 10. Like, oh,
Lu nge-gym tadi jam 9.
that's an interesting score.
Bang Setia Bami game.
Like, to be able to predict the score, I think that's a skill.
Guys,
But I think that Griffin
tolonglah.
will have complete
Gue tuh
control.
udah dihujat
They're just-
guys.
need to iron out a few kinks.
Dibilang gue
And if they have the game
gak
plan,
fokus game
I
guys.
think that they're
Ya
just
mari
getting
kita
caught,
fokus
and I think
game
that
lah.
so far, from what we've seen, Ting has done a very good job of
Ya, lu
flanking.
suka
and
bebek
that
goreng
is a
nggak? Nggak, gua
problem
bebek
that
nggak
has
suka.
not been answered by Griffin.
Ini ya guys ya,
That's
kalau
the
kita
problem
lihat-lihat
if you
ya,
don't have a sentinel
Griffin
that
sama
you don't have
Cerberus ya,
a
harusnya
cipher
menang
to kind of
Griffin
hold
loh.
that.
Cuman
Fung, I
ini
think,
lagi di
gets caught
momen-momen
too much,
comeback nih
tries
kayaknya
to
nih.
duel too much as this chamber, and it's
Ah,
not
siapa
the one
apapun
stopping
makannya
the
roti
flank from
itu.
Ting. You look at his scoreline, he's at the bottom right
Kalau
now.
manusia jamuran diobatin ya, kenapa kalau yang jamur nggak diobatin ya?
And after all the praise
Ah,
we heaped on him
ah,
during halftime
ah,
as our
ah.
during in between games, Loki at one
Ya sifat Bibi pernah makan roti nggak pernah lah mereka anjing babik lah. Udahlah roti mulu cowok. Simpen tenaga lah anjing buat nonton yang lain babik ya.
I wouldn't want that at the cost of every other map.
Sekarang banyak-banyak manusia-manusia so asik ya adik-adik. So asik nih gue rasa nih orang-orang nih.
Playing a lot slower. This time around Fung isn't.
Oh, dia sekarang mid loh, anjing. Midnya rame banget, cok. B-nya di-clearin, cok. B-nya di-clearin. Udah ke B aja yuk. Yuk, B, langsung. Biar 2-0 cepetan, anjing lah. Cepetan, bro. Anjing. Gila, ting ting ting, ting ting, anjing. Ting ting bukan permen, ting ting bukan biskuit.
I think the scary part here is that Griffin can start picking up the guns. Winner already has one in his hands. If he finds yet another kill, they're going for 8. So this is pretty good. Winner is in a prime spot to find a pick off here, but no. Kishi actually checks the corner. So right now the last 2 remaining members of Griffin are the ones without the guns, but you don't need guns if you have a headhunter. They pick up 1 gun onto Rainier as well. It's now pretty much a fair fight, and it's not fair anymore as they take Ting down. 2v1 right now, and this thrifty round just might go Griffin's way. Kishi takes 1. The spike does not go down just
Wah,
yet.
gila, terikowet, cok.
Thrifty round. They win round number 6 for them.
Anjing tua iklan 2000-an aja ting-ting permen apa biskuit. Astaga, roti lagi siapa sih yang mulai roti ngentoy?
Man, you could have really tightened the screws there and gotten yourself possibly a lead here. Because last time I was at 6-6, or was it 7-5? It was 7-5.
Yeah,
they could have been the one pushing for that. Instead, now they have to at
Bener-bener
least,
lu.
or at most,
Capek gue bahas roti lu, anjing dah.
Ting was fooling around, possibly buying an up.
Orang sabar makannya roti yor. Yo, iga bakar enak kayaknya. Kalian ada yang tinggal di Bandung nggak guys? Ada yang tinggal di Bandung nggak? Pernah cobain iga bakar jangkung nggak? Gokil sih. Anjing enak banget bro. Taik. Nokir bro, babik.
They are so dead or they are so dead.
Saya Bandung, iga bakar jangkung bro, anjing, gokil, gak logis, enak, babik. Loh.
Does not find a second though. Whips those daggers a little bit, but Layla is gonna be there for the kill. They can pick up the guns now. That's the best part about this. Kishi finds one as well and converts the first kill on that tour de force. And Griffin are just getting broken down.
Mau digofotin yor, boleh dah dari Bandung bisa nggak kira-kira ke Jakarta? Mau diambil nggak ya? Bandung Jakarta tuh berapa kilometer ya guys?
Now on this side, no one watching halls, but Layla answers on back. As the nest has been cleared, the bird has left, and winner, he could have gotten punished very bad there by Loki. Instead, Loki showing off why he's at the
Enak mie kopiok, Paur, Semarang yor. Gue demennya bami Jawa guys, bami Jawa tuh enak banget. Aduh.
winner missed.
Bami Jawa Papanut tuh. Anjing enak banget
I don't
sumpah.
know. Loki, we've seen better
Aduh.
days from him.
For sure.
150-an yor. Bah, Gojeknya datang marah-marah. Ini siapa sih yang pesen? Loh, ini orang gila ya? Kamu tuh gila ya? Pesen makanan kok dari Bandung ke Jakarta, jancok.
Circling around, drawing. Is he drawing a fish? He
Oh
drawing a fish.
wow, is it
Gak
gonna be
mungkin sih, impossible
3
sih.
members going up ropes?
Oh,
Who
they
wants to go
know.
first? Oh,
They know.
there's one.
Wah.
They traded on out. Layla gets a triplet.
Bami Jo Mbak Rondo di Jogja paling enak yor itu beleguk siap. Pakai logat Sunda dong. Nggak bisa bro, gue nggak
Like you said,
bisa.
they might just go even with the economy that they saved from the previous round.
Aduh, guys, ada yang tahu nggak beli kerak telur di mana?
The blade storm coming out, not really that sharp. Winner
Yang enak.
just all alone in that corner, really can't
Pakai
do
si
anything.
cepat
Tries
ya
to go for
dikirimnya
the
bisa
save,
ya
but
pakai
did not
jennya
find
tapi
it.
ntar
Right now
dikubur.
it's Cerberus that have the great economy though. They have the
Maksud lu
operator,
apa sih?
full
Nggak jelas,
armor, full
anjing.
guns on everyone. It's Griffin that's struggling. They have a bulldog, they have a guardian, but I think they're just gonna play fast either way. They're gonna use the null command to start things off.
I like this on the site. Ting getting aggressive and using the battle operator, but gets taken down.
Anjing.
YR select.
Anjing.
Out, though, and
Gokil.
in the blink of an eye, they take the site.
It doesn't matter if you have the better guns. It's
Wah gila Griffin. This is Griffin.
So quickly.
I love this by Griffin. They've been playing methodical all throughout, and they finally decided.
Gila ini guys, gila gamenya gokil sih.
Just get on in there.
Ini gue pengen sih cepetan menang Griffin ya. Abis ini ntar kita langsung 2 map. Abis itu aduh gue semoga cepet 2 map ya guys ya. Supaya bisa nonton Boom sama Onyx. Coba gimana guys caranya biar bisa dua map ya?
They were expecting him to save, but somehow he just feels like he could just get the next kill, and that's exactly what he's been doing so far this whole series. It's not even just one round of a 1v4. He found that ace.
Of course tokped, nggak usah ditanya bro.
He just finds these kills left and right.
Yo tutor ke gym dong. Maksudnya? Gak ada rencana buat bikin live mukbang yor. Aduh gua ntar lah gua mau cutting dulu bro. Cutting dulu mukbang iya anjing. Speednya kali 2 aja yor pas. Gak ada beda bangsat. Sambil nunggu Onyx nyemil roti dulu bang. Roti.
You called 7-5. It's 7-5 again. It's same score as Haven, but it was in the second half that Griffin
Udahlah guys,
found
udah
a
cukup
way
roti ya.
to break
Capek
apart
gua
from
anjing.
Cerberus. Will that happen again this
Capek
round?
tai.
Because
Oh,
watching
Loki-nya
these
bunuh
two teams so
1
far,
nih.
it seems like Griffin has had
Live pas
control
gym
of the
yor, nggak
tempo on
mau.
both sides and in
Takut
both maps.
ntar dihina.
This is a game here if
Tipu
you're
gua.
Cerberus.
Dia playernya buat matchmaking pasti cepat roundnya. Aku cinta seal. Siapa yang main seal online return guys? Gua ini loh. Gua ini loh guys. Gua nonton sih. Nonton pemainnya doang.
Justifying all the work that you've done throughout the year.
Good morning streamer so asik. Wah guys. Wah. Wah.
And then the rounds that they've lost have
Wah.
eco.
Wah.
Again, round 10 or round 11.
Wah.
Good. Cool. You outplayed
Wah.
on a round that you shouldn't have won.
Wah. Wah. Waduh. Waduh. Duh. Waduh. Wah. 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 Anjing. Anjing ada aja ya. Wah. 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 Gak logis. Gak logis. Wah. So asik anjing.
Right now though, Griffin still have well, they don't have a whole
anjing ada aja ya. Wah.
Yeah, it was the gamble. It was a 4-man gamble onto A. Just leave Fung alone on B and Cerberus.
Anjing retake kah? Retake dari belakang semua anjir. Wah. Ini tergantung chambernya nih. Dia bisa nahan atau enggak nih? Anjing. Gila. Chambernya nahan cok. Gila gokil. Fung disindis. Ngomong apa sih? Wah. Wah anjir, keriteket. Wah gila bagus banget sih dari Fung anjing dia nahan di sini bro. Wah gila, gokil, gokil. Bagus banget jir. Bagus banget sumpah. Bagus banget anjing, gila. Rito kalior, Fung siapanya bonge.
This is a response of desperation. but at least they're doing
Nyor
something.
jambu air, airnya air
Forced
apa?
by because they got the spike plant down. They feel like they have the creds, the economy, to at least get specters and lights, but they're gonna get punished by that as Feng finds the first head. Trying to get some damage down with the Sheriff as Feng got a reload, but Kishi finds a kill. And it looks like Griffin are the ones to the back foot. This force bite just might pay off.
That's right, and it was very important for us to show why our select rotating on from the opposite side at A. There he is. Now trying to push on through from defender side. Spawn, winner. Oh, that's a bad time to pull out some utility. Doesn't do the damage necessary. The Bulldog has no
Di run end kan anjing.
works out there. The Spectre works out there for Layla. And there's the answer back. You love to see it here by Cerberus.
Griffin di match ini kelihatan step up ya, Yor. Iya anjing, tapi kenapa kena Iko ya? Gak kena Iko sih, dia false buy juga sih sebenarnya.
Really works out for
Yor, kok gue beli jambu monyet tapi nggak ada monyetnya? Jambunya itu jamunya dihasilkan oleh monyet apa gimana Bang Yor?
They feel like they have the confidence, they have the ways, the means to actually convert these rounds now. They're feeling confident as seen from their fast play.
Terus namanya cinta monyet, emang monyet yang ini? Kata-kata cinta monyet itu monyet yang bercinta, ngehe. Bener-bener loh, jangan tanya gua lah adik-adik, babik lah. Lu pikir gua tahu segalanya? Segalanya aja belum tentu tahu gua.
We have our first 1-1 split early, as now the push does deter Cerberus.
Jamunya itu jamunya ya jambu, monyetnya lu. Wah, 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 guys, guys, wah, wah. Wah, gila, 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 wah, 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 gila, 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 nggak masuk akal guys, nggak masuk akal, sumpah, nggak pakai, nggak masuk anjing, nggak masuk, sumpah, nggak masuk lu, nggak masuk, wah, wah, wah. Gila, 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 wah, nggak masuk akal, cok, anjing, anjing. Wah, gila. Gak habis thinking gua, anjing bener-bener.
I'm a Cerberus coach. I'm a Cerberus fan. The one thing you don't want to do is go get into those close quarter combat.
Gila, gua kira kena ini ya, Bang.
Still good, but gets mitigated by a
gila, Iko kena Iko ya, anjing, gak masuk akal, cok. Gak habis. Gak masuk akal, saya thrifty mulu ya, iya. Dalam 98 siap.
Does not pay off in round 15, and look at the buy for Cerberus. They've got to flip sides here.
They've completely turned it onto on its head, because right now it's full rivals on the side of Griffin. Tour de Force is used for Cerberus though, so Kishi does have a gun, but it's going to be really difficult for them to find kills here, as superior weaponry on Breeze makes a big difference because of how big the map is.
Alright, well the score is nicely at 6-9. As Cerberus play it a little bit slower.
Waduh, kacau lu ya.
Very slow, and right
bener-bener
now
lu ya.
their aggression
Bangke.
has been slowed down quite considerably, because on Breeze you can't really
Pertanyaan lu ya.
You dash in, it's still not enough range. Feng does get damage and hit down
Waduh,
very low.
roti mah. Mendingan kita bahas roti anjing dah, bener. Bener sih. Mendingan kita bahas roti sih. Mendingan roti itu lebih sehat, guys. Bangke lu ya. Anjing.
I do like this though.
Bangke lu ya, mendingan kita bahas roti, bangke lu. Binatang ya pertanyaan lu, taik lah.
Am I going A? Am I going B? That's what you want to have when you're on attack. As Winner trying to buy some time and show that gun advantage. This looks like a good spot to play with your Vandal.
Yeah, those
you can back on up, stay away.
Sufat BB finds skill, but Kishi trades with the Tour de Force. Takes down Feng. The spike actually is going B this time around.
Hati-hati lu besok kalau nge-gym. Yor takut hilang seluruh. Iyalah, nanti marah-marah lagi Yor kalau bahas roti. Dalam 69.
With the Marshall finds kill onto Winner. Looking good for Cerberus right now as Kishi.
Anjing, masa kena Iko lagi sih? Apaan dah nih game? Game apa sih? Yor, ada jokesnya apa bener kalau misalnya kita napas di sebelah orang mati itu sebagai sifat sombong.
And Layla is catching shoe fat, and another thrifty back-to-back. Cerberus not done yet.
They're just not. They're just gonna keep fighting back. Griffin I think they lost a little bit of a step there, a little bit too aggressive. Did not respect the tour de force that much, and because of that, they just started falling apart. It's actually Cerberus that's the one calling the timeout this time. I think we saw this from Alter Ego as well, right? When they're the ones winning, they're the ones that call the timeout to like slow down. I think when the coach probably hears the team go, yeah, let's go. They just gotta chill a bit. They gotta take it down a little bit just to make sure everyone's adrenaline level is kind of normalized because it's a very close game. Cerberus, they have the upper hand. They have the guns that they pretty much got for free from Griffin. All free upgrades off that thrifty. Because Griffin's thrifty round.
Ya kalau makan 2 obat migrain apa iya jadi obat sakit kepala biasa?
That they picked up and they all upgraded guns. So I think that's such a big difference in the way you win the thrifty and the way you roll your economy into the next rounds as well.
I love that here for Cerberus. Again, we haven't seen as much. We haven't seen them be able to win ecos or they've either had
anjing, migrain kan sakit sini ya. Makan satu yang di sini sembuh.
Like this one here again.
Migrain sini
adaptation where initial B push, fake the A rotate, go the Marshall, and there you go. All Vandals inside. Pistols for Griffin. Pretty good with it.
Bangke ya. Bangke. Anjing dah. Migrain.
Really see that they want to try in this round. It's not a zero investment round. They're going to use the tour de force. There's a blade storm as well, and there's still a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, that is.
Gue pertanyaan gue tuh di luar negeri ada nggak sih jokes kayak gini bang? Setelah. Wah ini nggak logis sampai what the fuck Iko dibalas Iko kah? Teori Iko udah lu sampai 13 aja Iko-Ikoan anjing. Iko-Ikoan. What the fuck man?
Kishi's able to pull the rabbit out of his hat down to 61 HP. How does this happen yet again? Cerberus in such a tough spot. Kishi.
Ini apaan sih?
Missing the tour de force shot.
Maybe Cerberus shouldn't go A.
Whoa! What the fuck, man?
Kishi do this 21 HP, just needs one bullet onto Fung, but Fung already holding an angle. Kishi has that angling, and he converts the 1v3. Kishi with a 4K clutch.
The conversation has to be, all right, I've done this much damage. Okay, I've done 70, you've done 20, you've done 20.
Wah, gila.
20 HP.
Please. And that is
anjing
key round we look at, win or lose.
Anjing bro.
Wow, we've been waiting for Kishi to come back.
Gila apa-apaan ini?
Against Alter Ego and have to carry Loki. You only has 4 kills.
Kishi emang jago emang sakit tai. Ya gue main beli buku cara menyelesaikan 50 sama solusinya. Mending gue beli 2 buku apa gue baca ulang. Kocak lu, gak lucu anjing. Kocak, pikir lucu. Kocak gaming kocak.
They're buying the Odin. It feels like they're the ones that are trying to find solutions, and that's a good solution. Wire Select finding one, but see if at BB gets traded. Wire Select is still gonna play it in his pit, trying to find a way to survive. I think he knows that Ting is hot on his heels. Rainy, not trying to find a kill, whiffs a few shots, so Kishi takes him out, but Fung is gonna be there for the trade.
Gila, WR Select. Gila sih WR Select.
That controllable. Ting takes winner out, and it's now down to a 2v2. The Viper Spin is there, but Ting expected a push from.
Wah ini bisa comeback anjing. Lama lah gamenya lah. Jak bawa Pior, kenapa pion dicatur ada banyak? Karena kalau cuma satu entar kecepion.
Looking exactly where Wire Select is going to be. Hearing the tailwind, it does give the opportunity to try and catch players off guard. Onto the side the plan. Loki popping up here. They will drop down for bridge. Now Fung has a lot of work still left in front of him.
Udah mulai so asik nih guys. Ini udah mulai so asik nih. Hampir anjing.
There we go. The Cerberus players are showing up one by one. It was Kishi with a 4K in the previous round, Ting with a 4K this time around. It looked like Fung almost had that flip.
Diam Yor, lu udah tua.
Was on a tear, getting a 4K, and now Griffin are forced to call his timeout because now Cerberus have actually caught up.
And think about it, 2 rounds ago, it was a great clutch by Kishi, but that was an eco round. That was a round that
Gila, nggak masuk akal, anjing. Wah.
That was still an eco round to win that next round. There was an open in it.
Gila.
That's a big confidence boost win here for Cerberus. They do lose 4 members, so
bener. Gila. Wah. Diem lu Yor, cupu, tolol, idiot, goblok. Wah. Gila. Gila, nggak masuk akal. Wah. Anjing. Wah. Nggak masuk akal, sumpah. Nggak masuk akal. Nggak logis. Wah. Tai. Nggak logis. Sumpah, udah mulai so asik, anjing. So asik, tai. Wah, anjing nggak masuk akal. Nggak masuk akal, cok. Nggak masuk akal, sumpah. Nggak masuk akal, anjing, sumpah. Bener-bener. Bacot Yor, tolong. Wah, buset, gila. Nggak masuk akal, gila. Ada aja komen-komen jahat ya. Anjing. Wah, gila. Nggak masuk akal, wah. Nggak logis, sumpah. Wah, bener-bener. Ini kenapa nih, DC kah?
A change up by Griffin. They've done this a couple rounds now. It is Viper on this side of the map. No longer Chamber and
moderat si Raka Pradipta. Mana si anjir, gue nyari.
Has the sheriff but did not want to engage. They do commit a lot on the side of Cerberus, so that's gonna be the Viper's Pit committed. Kishi wants to go on to win. The rest of Griffin don't really have that many guns to.
Dia nyari, guys.
There's the Viper's Pit. They're just gonna try to shoot through it. Fung with his flank though. This might be the one where they find the kill. If they find the window, I think that's gonna be the start of this comeback. Is ready for that. Finds Fung.
Yeah, again, the Viper's Pit not only used to secure the round, that's expected, but to save the economy here. As Rainy does a little bit of damage, but it's only 1 kill, and Cerberus should be able to buy for the next 3 rounds. That's a big one there for them.
Really big round for them, and finally they have a lead against Griffin. I think that's one of the biggest things here. This is not their map pick. This is Griffin's map pick. And in fact, it felt like Griffin were very confident picking Breeze.
Wah, ini
probably don't want to play on Breeze. This was
ini comeback anjing lah, jadi lama gamenya, cok.
Shown that when backed into a corner in elimination mode, they can find something. They can pull something out of their pockets.
And this is what we've been lacking from Cerberus. It was not trying to find the round wins in an eco. It was against ecos. Yes. Are they able to win when they're favorites? Answer here, yes.
Makanya mending kita escape, bacot. Bacotin ah. Tar dulu, watch party dulu. Anjing.
Plays patiently, gets 2.
Kan dia kena ini ya, kena apa namanya? Kena ulti ya, nggak dikasih tahu, anjir, parah banget.
I think the Wire Select had a feeling that okay, maybe
they're coming back
here,
makanya.
His poison cloud
buff tokped dulu dah.
It's gonna be
Weime cuma di Tokopedia tiap tanggal 25 sampai akhir bulan. Anjing, langsung menang, guys. Langsung menang. Wah, gokil. Tadi yang ngomong buff tokped siapa tuh? Mana yang buff tokped tadi ngomong? Wah, Anwaruddin Yusuf. Bagus sekali kamu. Aku jadi moderator ya kamu ya. Gokil. Gokil. Anwar. Gokil. Tuh kan lu serius langsung win. Iyalah, gila emang sih, guys. Moderator jangan tapi kalau kalah cabut, Yor. Iya, bener.
Might be 13-10 for the side of Griffin too, though. So the thing about this.
Kalau gue cabut anjing lu ya, bener. Aduh, Sufat Bibi miss the shot, anjing.
Oh, not Fung.
Bangke.
That's winner. That's still gonna stay at mid, trying to look for anyone who tries to push Sufat. Looks like it's going to be a B push instead for Cerberus.
It's much more bold than me. If I know there's an operator there at this tight window, I'm not going to peek it with the Vandal. I'm just going to go buy it. Ting getting onto the side, gets blasted.
Anjing. Wah, Anwar guys. Ini Anwar sih. Ini Anwar sih. Ini Anwar sih, sumpah. Ini momennya Anwar untuk bersinar ya adik-adik ya. Gila.
Quite certain yet. Currently the members still sitting at elbow and pushing back on out.
Anwar yang so asik tadi, Yor. Wah, lu so asik lu ya, bener ya. Keluar lu. Gue cabut anjing. So asik lu ya.
Has to fall back to elbow and now all three members are very split on up right now.
Anwar lu, bener-bener lu. Anjing lu, bener-bener. Anwar tadi so asik, Yor. Wah, gila, gak logis. Gak masuk akal lu ya. Kecepion lu ya. Wah. Duel Anwar yang tadi jokesnya catur bang, Yor. Wah, bener-bener. Anwar, tai lu ya.
In multiple rounds, but it looks to be impossible right now because only 12 seconds.
Scam
Can't find anyone. Feels bad to try and save here. They're gonna have to go right now. No, there's no more time. They just need to save these Vandals instead.
All right. Well, our prediction person was wrong. It is Griffin after two back-to-back rounds where Wire Select comes up huge on a piece.
Lu bener-bener ya Anwar ya. Lu scammer anjing. Gue TO dulu dah. Gue ospek dulu lu sebelum jadi moderator. Lu gue ospek dulu lah. Bangke lu ya, so asik lu ya. Anjing udah ini jadi so asik lu bangke. Bener-bener lu. Anjing. Mos dulu gue mos. Mos kedua ini. Anjing dah. Gue mos dulu. Diktator anjing. Anwar Ghost. Wah, kalah guys.
Currently knocked out for Cerberus, but a nice trade. Winner goes down. I feel like we've been saying that a lot here for winners.
Waduh.
Best of series so far.
Yeah, they actually dropped the op this time. CFAT takes advantage.
Wah, kalah cok.
As well.
Gara-gara gue TO guys. Kalah cok. Wah, bener-bener. Dia di TO Anwar ya bener-bener. Sorry Anwar. Wih, menang guys.
Pops the Blaze Storm real quick. Ting finds a third kill though. He's out for blood. Fakes the plan. And it's gonna be Sufat who finds the third kill. Battle of the Jets and Loki. You're not there in time. Will you find the kill? No, Sufat BB finds the headshot onto window.
Wih, anjing. Gara-gara TO Anwar nih guys. Gara-gara TO Anwar.
Cerberus win that hectic round. All 10 members go down.
Gila cok. Sumpah cok. Ini gara-gara kasihan gara-gara Anwar guys. Wah.
Keep this one going here, and we thought this is where it was going to end. Sufat getting in with 3, gets the 4.
Anjing Sufat. Tegang cok. Ada admin Onyx. Gokil.
Yeah, it was a swing.
Welcoming Anwar.
Perfect timing from him.
Harus kami min Onyx kita mos dulu guys. Kita ospek.
We've seen those mollies as well from
kita ospek dulu guys.
So good once you have those tech mollies, those post-plant mollies that just allow you to win the round. And we are in a tie game. Kishi finds the first frag.
Mau kita ospek.
But we might get ourselves some overtime. These two squads are playing.
Semua di ospek babi.
They continue to bounce back. I'm loving watching this.
Waduh guys, kalah anjing. Wah gila, Sufat Bibi udah nggak usah pakai operator, ay. Wah udah GG tai. Apakah saya akan dibungkam? Anjing dah, bahagia banget nih Yor. Iya emang gitu Din. Emang di sini tuh bangke semua Din. Ya ini gara-gara gue TO Anwar anjing. Wah salah nih gue nge-TO Anwar cok. Gimana nih biar menang nih?
But
Wah.
this is going to be the toughest round that they've had to play in this map because
Wah,
they've
anjing
so
sih.
far
Ini sih sampai
more or less
map
been
3
able to
sih
fight every
obengnya
single round.
Anwar gue
During
cabut
win
anjing.
rounds, they have nothing to lose. They play
Udah
really
bener.
well. They're gonna have to play with this really broken
Anwar
background,
lagi,
just
Anwar lagi.
watching the
Anwar dulu
gameplay.
biar
They're
menang.
gonna
Iya.
try to figure out who's gonna get
Anwar
one.
cepetan woi. Kecepian, kecep.
The last second fight, yeah, they had a deep drop.
Sorry dah Anwar dah. Gue minta maaf dulu ya.
And unfortunately, they
Surat
figured out
terbuka
there's
untuk
just one
Anwar.
as
Saya
well, so they
akan
do
meminta
have a
maaf yang
chance.
sepenuh-penuhnya
There's a judge on wire, so that's
karena
the
sudah
fight
menteo
as well. So
Anwar. Terima
they're
kasih.
definitely not going to the B side. This A side is still going to be pretty dangerous because that's where the tour de force is. That's where the other three rifles are as well.
Rainey's got a nice jump here. Akashi did not see him. Remember, on the line here, tournament life for Cerberus, but might be our first overtime.
Anwar bener-bener kecapian.
They were leading towards a pretty good victory early on. Cerberus continued to fight
Sorry
back.
banget buat Anwar.
They have
Semoga
but now they're the ones in the lead. Can they show they can be decisive and get the victory? We find out together as the Seekers onto the site will be a good counter to the Viper's pit, but Ting loses the battle of
apakah WIB Israel guys?
WIB off of the operator finds himself a kill.
Wah anjing apa ini? Ini apaan bro?
On the other
Ini game
side,
apa anjing?
So now questionable what's the play here. KO
Ini
still
game apa,
staying
Cok?
on the A site. As Loki clears out the back wall, Akashi now coming through short and
Wih,
loses the battle.
apakah
Gets a
BFWIB
guilty
Israel?
by YR Select. Kishi wins yet another battle in Nest, and they finally get the plant down in a 3v3.
I think they're gonna take this Viper's pit down.
Wah,
because
anjing,
Wire
ini sih
Select has
deg-degan
found a
sih.
Vandal, so
Ini
they're
deg-degan
gonna
sih.
Take this curtain down when they're ready, because Winner is the one that's trying to get through, and once that's through, I think they're gonna take this down and push forward.
Oh, Winner needs to come up with something here. As Sufat does get the kill onto Loki, that was the one hunting it. Finally, Sufat gets taken down by Layla.
Wah anjing, ya bener gak kalau lagi berak sambil dengerin lagu katanya pengen tahu tainya bisa kesana kemari dan tertawa. Wah Anwar anjing, wah gara-gara Anwar nih nggak muncul nih bener-bener wah, gue cari dulu cara mencabut. Aduh jadi lama padahal gak sabar lawan mantan iya. Waduh. Wah Onyx Esport. Wah guys, ini gak logis sih. Ini gak logis sih Onyx Esport. Ini gak logis sih guys. Wah, bobo mantan ya guys ya. Wah, gila. Wah, gila guys. Gila, mesti kita ospek gak sih guys? Wah, bener-bener. Wah, gila gak logis. Wah, kita ospek gak sih guys, bobo mantan? Wah gila. Gak masuk akal sih. Gak masuk akal sih. Tapi Anwar mana ya guys? Tapi Anwar mana ya guys? Anwar mana ya guys? Anwar mana ya? Anwar mana ya? Anwar kecapian. Anjing dah. Aduh lemes gua. Aduh kayak gini gua udah capek cok. Cabut dulu gak sih? Waduh ngobrol sama diri gua sendiri ya di ruang tunggu. Asik. Weh kok kenapa ada iklan anjing? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Jangan di-spill. Admin Onyx Anwar. Aduh ngakak cok. Itu Onyx dihack Anwar. Wah gila. Salah gua, sorry dah. Gua buka surat terbuka deh. Gue klarifikasi deh. Sorry banget buat Anwar, gue udah men-TO jadinya kalah Griffin. Semoga lu bisa memaafkan gue ya. Sorry banget. Onyx Anwar. Kurang nangis ya Yor. Jangan dong, jangan. Anwar mana nih? Gue pengen cabut tobengnya gara-gara kalah di map 3 nih. Klarifikasinya kagak ikhlas gitu, Yor. Mana? Jadi kalau misalkan ikhlas gue harus keluarin air mata ya, biar ikhlas gitu ya? Atau gimana? Hah? Harus nangis dulu ya? Woi, apa nih? Ah, lama banget matchnya, anjing dah. Ini apa sih? Coba tanyain Baimior, dia udah pernah. Pernah apa? Tokopedia, waktu Indonesia belanja di Tokopedia. Kalau mau ikhlas streamnya isinya muka lu semua dulu baru tuh klarifikasi. Gak apa-apa lah. Ini namanya klarifikasi klarifikasi by Ior itu emang metode gue gitu guys. Gimana gue mau ngeluarin buff ya orang dibuka. Robi Alfiacia, welcome bro, thank you bro. Aduh, gue lemes guys. Gue lemes dan lapar, gue pesan makan dulu anjing. Ayam bakar dada. Ayam bakar dada. Ayam bakar dada. Ayam bakar dada. Ayam paha dada. Tanjung Duren. Apa nih? Ayam dada. Oh, kok ayam bakar dada sih? Ayam bakar anjing. Ayam bakar Bumin. Ayam bakar Podomoro. Ayam bakar Kambal. Enggak guys, kira-kira gimana cara benerin ini? Ayam bakar gimana ya cara benerin Momentos Bisnet ini ya guys ya? Gua bingung gitu. Duh, capek banget dah. Nasi ayam bakar dada Pak Jarwo. Wih, ini gokil nih kayak ini. Ayam bakar dada. Dada. Nasi ayam penyet paha cabai hijau. Nasi ayam bakar. Nasi ayam bakar. Ayam bakar Prima Rasa. Ayam bakar Baljul Jaya. Gila, ini ratingnya 6.000 orang, cok. Wah, gue pesen sih. Cobain fast food enggak? Fast food nggak mau. Kemarin gue udah makan fried chicken, buset dah. Yang mana tadi roti apa kue? Ah, baiklah. Nasi ayam geprek. Nasi ayam bakar. Moonlight, welcome bro. Ayam bakar Emados enak ya. Ayam, aduh, gue nggak mau makan kayak gituan. Gue mau makan sehat bro. Ayam bakar Emados. Gak ada bro. Anjing lah lu. Gue tadi udah bener pesennya ayam bakar. Ah, kentot dah. Tadi apa namanya? Tadi ratingnya 6.000 anjing. Ayam bakar Balbul ya. Balbul. Nah, ya benar. Nasi ayam bakar tambah pete bakar. Siapa yang suka pete adik-adik? Nasi ayam bakar. Nasi ayam bakar. Mana sih? Ayam bakar dada. Enggak. Nasi plus ayam bakar. Nasi ayam bakar dada. Nah, ini dia. Oke. Ditambah sama jengkol, gak suka. Tumis kangkung, kentang balado, teri kacang, tutuk oncom, tumis kacang, tumis toge. Tumis tahu putih pete. Kentang kering Mustafa. Sambal goreng. Aduh, ini mana sih? Aduh, ini kok kelihatan enak-enak semua ya, bangke.
Bind, what do you think about the performances for both
Gue
teams?
mau tahu tempe mana sih? Nah, ini dia tahu tempe ditambah sama telur, nggak ada ya telur. Telur balado, telur asin Brebes, telur. Aduh, ini kelihatan enak semua, kentot. Ayam bakar madu. Fuck man.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The Jet actually going in first. Duelist is home. Remember, it's your job to entry.
Telur balado, apa tumis tauge ya?
I personally
Tumis
think it was
tauge, tahu kan tauge gunanya untuk apa?
at this point because he
Tahu kan tumis toge gunanya untuk apa, tahu kan guys?
He
Toge.
looks so much more comfortable, so much more at home. Same goes for Layla as well. When you think
Paham
about
kan
it.
maksud
And it's
gua?
honestly just surprising that Loki, even though earlier he was quiet, then suddenly on the second half he just started making so much noise.
Yeah, well, switching over to Bind, I mean, history shows that we don't generally get Jets coming over into here as well. People start sort of turning in towards your Razors. You may even have the Reyna actually come through again for Cerberus here, so opening up a different sort of pathing.
We're talking about Reyna earlier as well, weren't
Yeah,
we?
we were just asking about her, right? I mean, if I were to see a Reyna, I would be honestly so surprised because I haven't seen her in tournament play unless it's for game changers for a long time. So, what are your bets to seeing a Reyna pick?
I mean, probably 0 because it was Daiku using it last time. Now Daiku's gone. And, you know, coming into this third map, you kind of have to open that strat book a little bit more. You have to bring everything coming in towards this map. And I think, you know, Bind is a pretty cool third map to be able to finally get between these guys.
Yeah, it seems like Bind is always the decider map. But let me ask the same question to our casters. Guys, do you guys think there will be a Reyna this map?
Not feeling it. Not feeling it. No. Definitely not.
Sebentar ya guys,
Reyna's
sorry.
fallen out of favor
Sebentar
quite
ya.
a bit. I actually wouldn't be surprised if some team just picks out a Yoru.
Okay.
Especially Secret
Oke.
BB. I think Secret BB is capable
Oke.
of it.
Estimasi waktu 22 jam, buset.
Yeah.
Udah amat ah. Let's go! Wah, aku pesen buyung Yor. Buyung jauh banget, Din. Gue juga maunya makanan sehat,
Definitely showed us that he's
kuat dan bertenaga. Makanya gue makan toge.
He might just be on the neon as well. He just likes all these movement.
Buat masakan malamnya.
Yoru might not be his first
Apaan
pick,
sih?
but I think he's capable.
Iya,
of
channel
making
goes to
what he's been
mukbang,
doing
kagak
so
guys.
far, so good.
Mukbang itu kan nggak harus banyak kan. Mukbang itu kan lu makan tapi di live-in kan. Di ini kan di kamera, depan kamera kan. Lu daging mulu udah dari kemarin. Lah kocak. Gua kan makan ayam, gua kan daging kan sumber protein. Gua makan ayam protein lah, bro. Burger sehat ya, ada sayurnya, daging roti. Udah lah guys, roti mulu yang dibahas anjing.
Winner. Okay, that's one. We got the raise.
Bener-bener lu. Babik lu.
Yeah, we're not gonna go for a fun. Can you
Kenapa makanan sehat mahal-mahal ya, Yor? Karena sehat itu mahal.
Okay.
Fast food punya burger enak banget, Yor. Yang beef itu fast food, bro. Nggak baik. 500 kalori. Iya, gue nggak masalah. Kalori juga, gue makan nasi padang juga ya paling 700 kalori, 800 kalori. Sehatnya itu, bro. Sehatnya. Kalau goreng gila-gila, iya daging juga sumber protein, steak Hanamasa Burger King. Enggak bro, ayam dada, nih dada,
For Griffin, that doesn't happen like too drastically. For the side of Cerberus, whenever we see the players pick their agents, it's normally the same people playing the same.
Yo, fokus, siapapun yang menang cepetan lah, babik lu. Lama anjing. Mau nonton Onyx sama Boom coek, bangke. Lu tau gak guys, gue pakai baju ini tuh kemarinan tuh buset dah sempit banget. Sekarang udah wah anjay. Sekarang udah bisa pakai nih baju dah. Gokil, berarti gue udah kurusan.
Execute by Griffin. It's Griffin, the Hong Kong Taiwan team. It's a mix of both, and I think they've been doing quite well on the side of Cerberus. So they found their footing in the previous map. This Vietnamese squad trying to fight for tournament life.
Anjing.
See who gets eliminated as they're eliminating each other one by one. Griffin.
Buset, peperangan terjadi guys.
2v2 right now, and it looks like Kishi is gonna find that shot through those boxes.
Yeah. Fong is able to answer back, and now we've got a 1v1.
Mana? Gokil! Fung.
On pistols, and that was the best best opportunity for Cerberus to answer. They had him pinched inside.
Apakah Onyx akan treble-level? Apakah Boomnya akan treble-level? Mari kita lihat.
They were trapped there. They were like absolutely backed into that corner, but they found a way to just hold and find the kills that were pushing. I think Cerberus were a little bit too eager to push on some sides. Sometimes if they went in together, I think they might have.
Ya dukung Onyx atau Boom nanti nggak tahu. Jangan tanya gua ya. Jangan tanya gua. Karena gua tahu. Lu itu memancing gua untuk dihujat, ya. Jadi lu jangan stop pertanyaan-pertanyaan taik. Stop pertanyaan-pertanyaan taik yang mengundang peperangan ya adik-adik ya. Bangke. Gua tahu itu pertanyaan pancingan kan. Gua tahu. Karena apa kalian tuh binatang anjing. Jangan pernah mencoba untuk bertanya seperti itu ya. Bangke.
Hit the go button, play fast, and catch Cerberus off guard. But this time, trying to use the gun advantages with the long lines up towards B.
Kata Ior menang Boom. Woi, wah gila ini baru ini udah mulai ada namanya fitnah ya guys ya, nggak baik ya. Kayaknya kalau kayak gini sih gua TO sih, karena fitnah itu lebih kejam daripada pembunuhan guys. Lu gua TO bro. Pantesan Indo nggak maju, banyak orang kayak lu bro. Tai lu. Wah gila, wah momen taik. Teriko. Ini sumpah ini game apa sih? Game apa sih? Semuanya Iko semua. Ngehe dah.
What? He changed to a shorty.
I don't know what is happening now. Hookah is the final spot. I don't think Fung knows. Yeah, Fung does not know where Akashi is. Will Akashi make noise? Akashi trying to get down the boxes. Sounds like he does. Peeking the corner.
Wah anjing ke Iko tai. Padahal nggak dukung Besti. Nanti pas Onyx Boom bakal ganti thumbnail pakai foto siapa ya? Pakai foto gua. Kenapa lu? Nggak suka. Kata Ilham Teo dulu kok Yor baru menang, suruh main pakai pistol aja Yor mereka. Iya anjing, apaan sih?
It was the headshot. That's where the shorty is supposed to be. The other shorty spot that I love. The other one's on Haven. A spots are where like shorties belong.
Ini game apa sih ngehe dah? Demen banget kena Iko sama kayak Persija. Kena Iko mulu. Anjing. Suka yang tajam kayak jarum apa yang berbulu sama bertaring. Tahu ah, bodo amat. Lu ngomong sendiri, tanya sendiri, tanya sendiri, jawab sendiri aja anjing, enggak usah tanya-tanya orang. Lu siapa yang nyuruh-nyuruh so asik lu ya? Cayas kayak ini udah mulai so asik ya guys ya. Gue lihat nih, ini orang so asiknya ampun-ampunan ya. Nanya mulu jawabnya, alah tai lah. Ya nggak ada rencana pensi jadi pro, ada besok. Come on. Asik. Gokil, party dulu bro. Ya kok ayah lempeng banget kayak main. Ya rekomen mousepad yang lebarnya 1 meter. Lebarnya 1 meter ya. Lebarnya 1 meter.
Whether it's like, hey, this really bothered us. This 2-to-1 really bothered us. Again, the first time that they if I'm Cerberus, I'm feeling so good right now.
Lu pakai kardus aja, ya. Kardus, lu ukur kalau misalkan 60 cm, lu selotip tuh kardus tambahin kardus sebelahnya ya. Lu jadiin mousepad aja tuh kardus ya. Lu 1 meter, lu beli aja lu di Jonggol anjing atau enggak di Citayam ngehe. Pertanyaan lu anjing lebar 1 meter anjing.
And again, we're still a long way from these two teams qualifying to champions, but they've got the hard road ahead of them. You drop down to the loser bracket early, you're gonna have to make
Gila winner emang sumpah nih orang dari kemarin cok. Anjing, ada aja mementosnya dia ya. Bangke.
same exact spot where his teammates are at. But Winner's able to get himself away. The plant is going down.
Dia plannya ke B loh, what the fuck? Ada aja mementosnya loh.
They actually chased him. They thought it was going A. They actually chased him, but right now they actually feel that they can't do anything at all. You watch them, they're actually seeing if they can find one more kill. Winner's already made his way all the way around.
Mospet Artisan Hien. Gua nggak suka Hien sih, sorry. Jangan tanya gua bro, gua nggak suka Hien. Gue jual Hien waktu itu kemarin gue beli, gue jual. Kayak enak. Ya beli mousepad di mana ya enaknya? Satu meter lebar banget. Iya anjing, pakai kardusanya anjing. Lu tempel. Taik lah. Nanya mulu. Anjing, lu pikir gue dosen ditanya mulu. Bangke. Info ngantemi Anwar masih.
Wire Select, who has been showing up as well.
Sumanto,
but this time around, he's the duelist. He's the one found that double kill to open up the round.
DC bang, ntar apa? Di mana DC mana? Ya yor gue beli despet kemarin di shop. Apaan sih? Terus kenapa kasih tau gue lu jangan curhat lah, nggak usah banyak bacot dah. Lu udah mulai so asik nih orang-orang kayak gini nih guys.
Oh, there's a rolling thunder. That's gonna be an aggressive push by Layla.
F5 guys, F5.
Servers have an inkling of that, but they don't want to.
F5 biset momento. Streamer gak niat, bukan streamer gak niat bang. Gue udah ngoceh berkali-kali kan. Internet gua itu begitu. Ya sorry dah, mau gimana bro, anjing. You're seeing Loki have to rotate yet again. Started on A, went back to B, now back to A. Gua lagi ngurusin KKN masih tetap diserang loh. Gila parah sih lu orang sih. Orang lagi KKN lu di desa penari lu masih aja lu bahas lu bener-bener ampun. Ya udah nggak jadi collab si Artisan Hien. Ya nggak apa-apa, gua ada Artisan ini. Parah lu. Orang lagi KKN masih aja lu bahas anjing. Sumpah. Cok. Bener-bener kelakuan. Wah, winner nih gila ini. Ini kenapa sih nih orang dari kemarin loh? Ini winner tuh ada apa ya guys ya? Winner nih ada apa ya adik-adik ya? Gua ngerasa kayak ini orang tuh lagi sakit-sakitnya anjing. Lagi sakit-sakitnya cok. Bayor sekarang lu lagi pakai mouse apa? Pakai faksi AX outset. Loh, kok
Ting actually showing up this time around yet again. We saw a 4K from him on map 1. Started becoming missing in Haven. Showed up on Breeze, and now he's showing up yet again. I think he's really starting to feel he's really warming up right now, because Winner was the one who looked like he was about to go on a tear this round. Found that double kill hold on Lamps, and Ting just shot and got a one tap in every single corner they peeked. Converted that to a 4K round for Cerberus, and I think that was a 2v4 for them off the back.
Baru gue puji winner ya adik-adik ya. Makalah ya langsung ya. Gila loh. Iya, keyboard apa? Mousepad apa? Keyboard gue pakai Razer Fitri Chroma. Mousepad gue pakai Artisan FX Ninja FX Zero. Mouse gue pakai AX outset faksi.
Nah, pertanyaannya yang lu beli sendiri yang mana ya?
Gak ada. Ada. Sabar. Artisan gue beli. Artisan. Enggak, ini Artisan yang lama gue beli. Faksi gue dikasih sama yang punya faksi. Keyboard Razer gue dikasih sama Razer. Mouse gue dikasih sama yang punya faksi.
Lu masuk faksi ya, bukan perusahaan.
Iya, sekarang gue pakai faksi. Mouse yang dulu itu ya
They
Benar.
all each had a 4K of their own across these various maps, multiple
Tapi kan yang
ones
penting
even.
kursi beli
I
sendiri
think,
ya nggak?
Iya. Terus
who's found a 5K and a 4K
apa lagi?
as well. The players,
Earphone
they
gue beli
think those
sendiri,
performances are really
PC gue
showing
beli
up
sendiri,
here
coek.
when it matters. And I think that for both teams, they need every single one of these heroic moments as they can get. And for the first time,
Hidupmu banyak yang dikasih.
Iya bener, makan siang.
Iya, makan siang kadang-kadang dikasih. Gue sih bersyukur aja. Cuma bisa bersyukur, bro. PC dikasih sama yang punya enter komputer. Itu Samsak dibeliin juga. Buset. Gila lu.
It's comfortable as
Nggak
well
lihat
because
live-nya
Griffin
itu
knows
sih.
the economy as Loki jump peeks that onto his own nebula, not afraid to push forward.
Not afraid.
Alone, no less
Gue tuh
here.
bentar lagi udah jadi petinju, guys. Udah siap gua. Makanya gue beli Samsung, tapi sabar gue kursiin badan dulu. Kursi dikasih sama One Up ya bang. Kalau gue dikasih sama One Up tulisannya Valorant Master, kocak. Secret Lab yang baru keren banget dah, sumpah. Ya, yang Assassin's Creed.
Kayak ngeremehin lu gak bisa beli Secret Lab gitu Yor. Parah banget.
Iya anjing. Walaupun gue dikasih semua.
Karena yang lain dikasih lu bisa beli Secret Lab gitu.
Iya. Aku juga yang beli cuman keyboard. Kocak.
It always feels like, oh, Breeze was their first map in this.
Yor, bisa rumah Anda gangguan nggak? Ya lu dari tadi aja lihat gue buffering mulu anjing. Mousepad lu beli dari Coach Bali. Gue beli satu lagi buat cadangan, tapi gue kan sebelumnya udah ada Artisan.
Emang enak ya Artisan?
Enak, kalau gue suka. Gue nggak tahu sih, Rexus katanya lagi naik ya atau gimana sih? Kayak orang-orang tuh Daksa Rexus terus.
Wih, FH Project, Tokopedia berarti nggak pernah ngasih apa-apa Yor. Ya.
Kasih cinta bro.
Iya.
Gila.
Potential ace, but Rainy says no. Stops that. Ting takes one, but Rainy is gonna be there for the trade. Scrappy round, but for Griffin.
Enakan Artisan apa GSR Yor? Gue sih sekarang
No gun.
Artisan sih.
It's okay. Actually, it's not okay. You don't get
Gue pikir bisa bagus, ternyata hancur. Gak hancur sih, nggak tahu mungkin daerah gue doang atau gimana ya, gue nggak ngerti. Mousepad Rexus Daksa yang Kondura enak Yor, harganya under 200.000. Nggak tahu, gue ngerasa kalau mousepad tuh kayaknya sebenarnya nggak perlu yang mahal-mahal sih. Untung pakai merek sama di daerah rumah gue emang cacat sumpah internetnya, gak ada yang bener.
5-3 the score. I go back to that round. I think about Kishi stepping up with an operator and using a shorty right in front of mid boxes.
Lah, yang mati belakang anjir, what the fuck?
In gray.
Yo. Dari kemarin teman gue stream pakai bisnis juga motor terus. Yor, kemarin aku beli pulsa X-Lite 2 beli, semoga aku bisa jago bang. Yor yang jago banget. Tai lah, jago banget dari mana? Apa dah ini? Ayo kita dekung Cerberus biar cepat guys. Let's go Cerberus. Let's go Cerberus. Ting bukan permen. Di rumah gue cuma ada IndiHome, itu pun baru buka jalur. Rumah lu di mana sih? Mousepad lu tipe apa? FX Ninja. FX Ninja FX Zero.
And it's gonna have to force more greatness out of Griffin. Think about that first round, how the movement, we kept complimenting the movement of Sufat so quickly. He was able to get in the corners that people didn't.
Sufat nggak pakai ini sih. Nggak pakai duelis. Kurang.
You gotta find something here if you're Griffin. But right now, Cerberus, they're in control.
Using the trinket doesn't get any information because of the aftershock. For the side of Griffin, they're just trying to find more space, trying to find some heads, get some damage done onto Loki, but does not find the kill. Sufat does get a kill of his own. Winner with a headshot as well, as the rest of their teammates die though. It's all down to Winner and Sufat as Kishi gets a triple kill.
Gila.
Yet again for Cerberus. So many quad kills for them.
Mousepad ngaruh Dior di gua, kalau lembab gak enak banget mainnya ya memang. Nah, stok gua artisan itu katanya kelebihannya dia nggak bisa, dia nggak bisa lembab katanya, makanya gue beli. Tapi emang gua nggak pernah lembab sih nih. Soalnya mainnya di rumah terus. Yor, coba dong pukulitin di belakang, nggak mau. Suara buang ingusnya kayak nyedot vape dah. Yor, Sabtu live dari Liga Game yang bareng kacau sekalian meet and greet. Iya, ada yang datang nggak guys? Sabtu ada yang datang kah?
Does not find anyone with a showstopper, but does find a kill with a Vandal. Fung finds a kill onto Ting though. That's gonna be a trade.
Kalau AC dimatiin lembab, yang gua lembab keset banget. Gua AC dimatiin aman-aman aja guys. Yo, Kanebo bisa dijadiin MP nggak? Aku bang, mantap Udil. Apa daya gue di Bandung nggak bisa datang? Lu jauh juga ya, pada jauh-jauh banget ya rumahnya ya guys ya. Kalian ada yang tinggal di daerah ini nggak sih? Di Indonesia Timur gitu, Manado, Papua gitu, ada yang tinggal sana nggak sih? Enggak, iya gue tahu kok Din, lu tuh orangnya sombong, lu tuh. Terus setiap kali pergi kan lu nggak pernah ngajak.
Up, do you see ahead? No, you don't. The guess is incorrect, and now the retake is the call here for Cerberus as Sufat catching out, lurking Loki. As Loki goes down, Rainy is up.
Ah, capek. Duh, Assassin's Creed secretnya bagus ya. Bagus kok Mike, beli gila, sumpah. Ya nggak apa-apa, putih kan juga kan bisa dibersihin. Beli sih kok Mike sih, gila. Kapan lagi? Beli sih kok, gila. Kapan lagi? Beli sih kok, gila. Beli sih kok, gila. Kapan lagi? Beli sih kok, gila. Kapan lagi? Beli sih kok, gila. Beli sih kok, kapan lagi? Gila. Kapan lagi? Gila, keren banget loh kok. Oh my, gila, nggak logis, sumpah. Keren banget, Assassin's Creed, gokil. Keren banget, asli, nggak bohong. Beneran dah, beli dah. Gila, bener-bener gila. Bener-bener gila. Bilang aja kursi lu ini. Kursi lu mau dibeli. Dua kali apa? Mau dibeli, gila sih, gila, bener-bener gila, cok. Assassin's Creed tuh keren banget, gak bohong, sumpah, gila, bagus sih, bagus banget, gila, gila banget, gila banget, Assassin's Creed, Secret Lab, Assassin's Creed gila banget sih, sumpah, gila banget, Assassin's Creed, Secret Lab itu bagus loh. Nggak bohong. Beli sih kok, gila. Aduh. Wah. Waduh. Lu yang gila, Yor. Lu yang gila, report please. Lu nggak streamer gila. Sini kok yang lama gua beli. Yo, di Tokopedia ada mousepad, Yor. Ada lah.
Down by Loki. It's all down to winner right now. With that Bulldog does not connect with the burst fire as Loki finds a triple kill, and this is gonna be the biggest lead still that Cerberus has ever had. 8-4 coming into the second half.
Huge half here by Cerberus. Trend in that last round after losing it. They get a big second round win. They get the expected third round win. A very unconventional pause by Griffin to signal, hey, something's wrong. And Cerberus say, hey, that's not our problem. And they dash their way to 8-4.
There was a lot of heroics as well from the side of Cerberus. It's exactly what we said from the second map from Breeze, is that when portion of all 5 cylinders running, we see Kishi, Akashi, and Ting. Those three, the three-headed dogs of Cerberus, really showing up. Still carrying that over from Breeze coming into this map, just taking control over Griffin. And this is not something we're used to seeing because especially in the first 2 maps, Griffin had the advantage. They were the ones dominating. And we started
Aduh, capek gua guys, bete banget gua, sumpah dah. Gimana ya? Apa persamaan orang depresi sama monyet sama-sama menggantung? Yor, jangan kabur Yor, watch party gawean Yor. Kenapa yang lapa Griffin nggak tahu bro? Ini lagi nge-lag aja. Gue capek banget guys, sumpah. Lelah gue. Gue capek banget mesti ngomong apa ya ke bisnet ya. Setiap kali gue ngeluh ya, dia cuma bilang pantauan Mohon maaf, untuk pantauan kita pantau sedang lagi normal. Ya memang lagi normal. Coba lu langsung update, langsung lihat live gua, babik. Normal apaan? Ya iyalah lagi normal, orang yang gua juga chat lu balasnya lagi normal. Kue emang alewa ahia esat. Taimena ahia kue.
Let's see as Ting willing to use a satchel charge in a way that Winner is not, like you highlighted, and now has control of lamps.
Yeah, that's really fast, and I think that's what was lacking for Griffin. If you don't have the jet, you should find a way to get onto the side. Okay, but Winner says, okay, I'll just find kills instead. I might not be able to satchel charge in, but I'll get the kills.
Yep, Winner gets lurking Loki yet again. It's a 5v4 advantage. Retakers as Kishi crashes that one. Layla runs into two, doesn't realize there's two outside of showers. 4v3 now is the number.
Sayang buang-buang flash, buang-buang flash. Buat apa, bro?
Just doesn't need to get blinded. Who has a blind though? Breach. He has a blind. Will he use it? Doesn't need to. Four members go down. Around the corner, Ting gets one, but the defuse just getting stuck. Oh no, you hate to see it. Winner goes down as well.
What the fuck? Bisa dapat dua begitu anjing? Oktober your PO, gas sih kok. Masih ada waktu buat cari alasan. Masih ada waktu buat cari alasan. Beli sih, gila sih. Setuju nggak sih guys, kalau Mike beli Secret Lab Assassin's Creed, gila. Gue sih setuju banget sih. Itu bagus sih, jujur aja bagus. Yuk, PO buat gue your thanks. Wah guys, Crow udah mulai so asik nih guys. Crow udah mulai so asik nih guys. Crow, gue lihat nih udah mulai so asik nih.
Key with the inside information. Yeah, you know, they switched to Raze.
Crow udah mulai so asik nih. Wah, gila. Gila. Wah. Wah. Wah.
We'll see. A nice start here by Ting as the push.
Dia spek aja nggak sih Teo? Crow parah Crow. Crow, masa lu mau di TO Crow? Gila parah sih viewer sih. Gila nggak logis sih Crow, sumpah. Gue sih gak masuk akal sih. Emang viewer gue gitu Crow. Gila sih. Gak masuk akal anjing, sumpah dah. Bener-bener gila banget. Nggak bohong gue. Bener-bener viewer tuh parah sih Crow. Gila.
Gotta be a difficult situation for him.
Yep, but Akashi has the spike here, so something to note. Doesn't have to worry about it. Doesn't have to, you know, go back to gardens or anything like that. And think about doing the
Yor, coba pakai kabelan dari modem ke router langsung. Router komputer internet gue dari sering loss jadi lancar pakai Indium sama aja, bro.
I think Akashi's good here.
Yeah, Akashi's definitely good here. Rainy just wanted to move forward so that he doesn't get caught in 1v1. They're split up so far. So Winner is a pretty good safe spot, but they're now going to confirm that the spike is going to go down onto A, so this 2v1 retake is going to happen. If Akashi finds his first kill onto Winner, I think that might be the key to a victory.
Always feels good too when you plant the spike and slam your mouse downwards. Akashi wins the gunfight and has no idea where Rainy is. Now here's it. Okay, there's the tap. Rainy looking exactly at it. Oh, and the early peek by Akashi gives it away. Rainy has time to react and gets the kill.
I think he saw the shoulder.
Buka CMD ketik. Bodo amat. Ini emang bisnis taik aja lah udah. Males gua anjing. Capek gua. Kayaknya emang benar semua provider pun nggak mendukung. Gak tau lah bro, I'm out of this bro. Gue udah mulai nggak mood nih, anjing lah. Berikanlah hidayah kepada bisnet ya Tuhan, bener-bener ampun.
Yeah, just a little bit too early.
Bete, aku bete sama bisnet. Kenapa kamu DC terus? Oh iya, makanan gue mana ya?
They were playing so disciplined. For the side of Griffin, they're the ones with players that it's kind of like a team effort from them right now. It's servers that have players popping off.
Yes, right.
Semua provider Indo sama guys. Iya memang anjing. Nggak ada yang beda.
It was Griffin with the pop-off plays. We were shouting out Sufat. We were shouting out Wire Select. We were shouting out Fung. But then over the last two maps, it hasn't been that way. Other than Sufat.
Makanan gue udah dateng guys. Asik, gue lapar banget.
On over to the sky. 7-13. That's not what you want. You want to see him dueling with Ting up there.
I want to see Sufet back on the Jet or the Neon. I really think that he excels with those agents that actually have the movement.
Yes.
Not as effective on the sky as he is there. Winner as well, not really doing great on this race. Expected a bit more from Griffin, especially with his satchels there. But it's still a pretty close game.
Yeah.
They can still convert.
And that was going to be my point here. We're like saying it's doom and gloom. It's like 9-3. It's not. It's 8-6. Remember, Griffin could have gone down as far as 9-3. But they've worked their way on back, and they still are deserving of a victory in this match. Ooh, Ting had to take the Mr. Miyagi approach, take a deep breath. But the push is coming through. Sky Smokes drop on down to buy a little bit more time. Sufat looking to adjudicate some fools within the box. Let's see if he's able to find anyone in a little bit. Pistols only for Cerberus, so they'll wait and see if they can catch something up here.
Cerberus playing a very slow game right now because they have the pistols. They want those pickoffs. They can't get the gun that Feng dropped because it was a little bit too far into this site. Ting finding a kill.
Ya.
Every job I do.
Halamak! Ini kenapa dah? Hah? Kudahan aja kali ya, anjing lah.
But they had enough investment in that round to make them broke this round.
Oh boy. So Cerberus, they're doing it. I can't believe it. They're doing it. I really thought Griffin was going to come in, take control, take the victory. But Cerberus now, 9-6. It's the great round score. It's a nice round score at round 16. Will the curse be true? Let's find out together. Loki, again, lurking. You know that Sufat knows Loki likes to do that. Look, exactly looking the right way. Oh, we're going to donate a Bulldog, will he?
It's going to be a trade, though, as Kishi is there with the Spectre, finds the 2 kills. Ting finds a kill. Oh, that's an Aftershock kill from Feng as well. All the way. What?
Yeah, Sufat like, hey, where's the other gun? Oh, there's no other gun. Okay, back to the classic is now Layla.
Aduh, bete di gua bener-bener anjing lah.
Flashpoint so useful there, and Layla cleans
it. Cerberus, let's go.
It's 10 rounds, double digit. Cerberus 3 rounds away from what we would call an upset so far of the tournament.
Yeah, they're the ones that we kind of expected to just lose to Griffin. I think the whole panel predicted Griffin to win, but Cerberus have been showing us a different side of them, a different head. And basically, after they've showed this side of them, it looks like Griffin are the ones that are losing confidence. They're the ones shaky, I would say. Not the same Griffin that we've seen from the previous 2 rounds where they felt like they were in control of the tempo all the time. Cerberus are the ones who have taken the reins.
I like that. Different.
Terus ngeliat banyak ya juga ya, ada 3 botol. Iya banyak. Gue pesen apa anjing.
But finally we see an aggressive Ting, and there it is. The showstopper lands. Answer back. No, Kishi wins in the battle of the ultis. The tour de force too strong for the showstopper. Akashi stops the Seeker from getting on through. Timing works out because I think you had a member right behind him. Sufat with the wraparound picks up 1. Now Akashi.
Apa? Sepertinya kelihatannya enak sih ini.
Picks up 1. It's a 2v2. Sufat and Wire select against Loki and Akashi. They have control of the site. They know that Loki's in showers. Akashi picks them both up, and it's 11 here for Cerberus.
Griffin looks
kayaknya sih ini kelihatannya enak ya adik-adik ya.
Is this the first time they're playing bind? That's what it feels like because they don't know where to hold, where to look. They're yet again having
kita potong nasinya setengah. Kita taruh sah. Asik. Makan tuh begini aja guys, cukup.
Actually help at all because they are broke. They don't have guns. What are you gonna do in this timeout? This is the biggest thing. If they lose this round,
nipu gini streamnya gue salah pesen cok anjing.
This is the lower bracket, and this is truly the last chance for either of these teams.
Makan kayak gini gue seneng banget.
Map gets completely eliminated.
All right, well, we'll see. Griffin.
Makan guys.
You gotta take the time out. You gotta go ahead
makan.
And go back to everything you've done.
Makan apa nih orang nasi ayam bakar paha. Salah pesen.
And again,
bangke lah.
I really wanted to see him on a Yoru or something here. I think that the lack of that duelist that can make
Enak.
space has hurt Griffin so much.
Yeah.
Because it feels like they've never ever taken space on either side. Not even on just defense, but especially on attack. It felt so difficult for them to get into a site because CFAT BB with his ridiculous movement is just not enabled on that sky.
And I think that was
Ya lu kurusan ya, lumayan.
We take the Sage, we'll have a better defensive side here. And that hasn't panned out for them as well. Rainy hasn't been able to put Barrier Orb up in a great spot quite yet. And now it's a quick push into Showers. They know that the economy is kind of chunked here. It is a somewhat half buy here by Griffin, so they gotta win this one. It was not a save. Yeah, it's the glowy Vandal because Ting has been on fire. Will he be able to get it? Yes, he gets another one with the paint shells. Too fat, forced to back on off. And now 5v4, a quick okie doke, and maybe they start rotate to B because
Gila juga.
who's that on the other side? It's Kishi.
Ya ikut lapar, Cok.
Clear over here, guys.
Enak guys, makan ini deh. Ayam bakar dada
He didn't
anjing.
even have armor, so there was absolutely no chance of him surviving that. And I think something to really take note of is that Griffin are our last representatives from Hong Kong, Taiwan. So them losing here, it means a full country, two countries gets eliminated here.
Yeah, region going out, whereas Vietnam still has a couple of others. Great flashpoint. Kishi cleans it on up. It's just three left alive here. 4 left alive. Oh, the revive came through. I missed it. That's my fault. As Layla now on site, winner low, gets traded out by Akashi. 4v3 is Fung, Rainy, and Su Fat.
Kalah nih. Enakan buyung lah. Emang enak. Sehatnya itu nggak enak, bro.
Cerberus 1 round away from knocking out Griffin and
Kan atau gue udahan aja apa ya?
We saw a decline, right? They had a lead on Breeze. They lost that lead. It went even, and then all of a sudden they just lost the map. And then on this map, they didn't. I don't think we even seen Griffin on this map yet.
Not really.
Like, we need missing posters out there. Where is Griffin?
They went back to Hogwarts. There it is.
Hogwarts.
I worked it in.
I guess Cerberus are showing him the door, the Griffin door.
Ah, that's even better. I would also go with maybe they got named PETA.
Okay.
PETA Griffin. All right, cool. We got them all in at the final round. 12-6. Cerberus get the hold, but a lot of work has been done to get up B-Long. Control of the teleport. We haven't seen a lot of teleport plays right now.
No, not at all. There was just that one play where they...
Hookah. Will they get Akashi? Yes, they send Akashi smoking. And now just one left alive. Layla, no spike as well. And maybe Griffin looking like they'll be able to push this one back one more round. A jump for information by Layla, and winner get this one, so we will prolong the celebrations.
This was the Griffin that we were looking for, right? They actually push forward, take control, catch Cerberus by surprise.
Yes.
This was the Griffin that was working those first 2 maps, and this is the first time in this map that we're seeing that. They push forward, especially on the defensive side. They seem like they've run out of solutions, and they finally found one in this round. Still amounted to climb though. 5 more rounds to equalize, and Cerberus, they have many chances to close this game, but can they?
You know, you said you're worried about your predictions, like last round. I would have been worried a couple of rounds ago. Key doesn't worry about a lot of things, or at least he's got a long patience bar.
Yeah.
Kolesterol yo enak.
I feel like
Iya,
Griffin had
makanya gue makan sehat ayam dada. Ayam bakar.
1 of 3 heads down of Cerberus so far.
Ayam bakar masih lebih sehat, guys.
Oh, Ting jumping on in, not able to get punished. Eventually goes down, but traded out by Layla. YR Select has not been spotted yet, but gives away with some footsteps. Akashi knows he's there. Here's the push out, and it's yet another trade. YR Select for Loki. The shorty being utilized by Loki, and they're going to hit a full TP to the opposite side. Sprint to the other side, says everyone by Griffin, but at least Cerberus will have their match point in the form of a spike. It will be planted.
First time I actually saw them use a teleporter play. Mid-round adaptation, mid-round movement from them, because normally they just go into a site and take control of it. This time around, they're the ones in the back foot 2v3 right now, but they do have the Cosmic Divide as well, so they can
Gue udah pesen lo Aliang, ngapain?
to at least buy some time.
Di gue enak yor,
They're gonna
enak
use
memang.
2v3 from the elbow. Are they gonna peek, double peek this one? Actually, Loki peeks alone.
Gue udah kenyang kok, Mike. Katanya dia mau kirimin lu makanan, siapa anjir?
Loki still just buying a lot of time. This is taking a long time. Winner's able to get onto the site. And so Cerberus now, both holding elbow. It's Fat who's going to be the better gun. Will he be able to get it? No, he won't. The defuse, I don't think it got to half.
GG.
Cerberus is
GG anjing.
the win and knock out Griffin from the LCQ.
This is the first team that's been knocked out of the LCQ. I did not.
Oke, kenyang banget sumpah.
Definitely not.
Nasinya gue potong setengah aja tuh udah kenyang banget, cok. Gila.
As Cerberus move on, and how about a shout out, a coming of age for Ting, the new member joining this squad and having themselves a heck of a series and outraising the opposing race.
We've been waiting for him to really show us what he's got, right? We thought we were gonna see that on Haven after that early 4K from him. Started waning off a little bit, showed up on Breeze, and really showing up on Bind. Why they picked this player up?
Abis ini siapa lawan siapa, guys? Abis ini siapa lawan siapa ya?
All three heads moving on, and Griffin becoming.
Nggak apa-apa lah.
Let's send
everything back. Our predictions may have just cursed Griffin as number 1. And number 2, I want to say that Ting and Layla, Ting in map number 3. So when I said that it might be because Ting is inexperienced or just uncomfortable on the agent, it just seems that today he really woke up and knew how to do it. It wasn't really just that, it's just more of him being comfortable and just really wanting to do or die moment for them actually.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised by the performance, I think is the way to sum this one up, to come out from Cerberus. You look at the halftime scoreline at 4-8 on the defensive side. Cerberus really, come out kicking there, playing well off each other's utility, playing well off each other's positionings. And Griffin, you're kind of wondering, all right, what's kind of happened since Haven? They were looking really good on there. And to your credit as well there, from Breeze, you do start to see Ting starting to step up a little bit. He's finding himself, he's feeling himself come over towards this map and Bind. He's just an absolute weapon.
Happy to get the movement, right? Bind is a map where, obviously, with those very, very close quarter locations, you've really got to force your way through. No hesitation is big key there. And I think Kishi did a fantastic job as well supporting the rest of the team. We talk about this chamber being the one who can kind of lock down a whole lot of space whilst the rest of the team creates where they need. And I think the best thing about
Yor, gue udah pesin Alyong, jangan gak makan. Gue udah kenyang banget kok, Mike.
Into the roster a little bit more and has certainly made his name in this roster of Cerberus.
And on Kishi's point there as well, right? Specifically, I want to highlight one little round that we were able to see to the tail end of this match. When everything rotated over towards the A side for Griffin, Kishi was already into the B side, called the audible toward his team, but then he bunkered down. He didn't overextend himself. He called for a nebula.
MTH versus Fancy, yo sampai boom aja kah? Gimana udah nggak pesen nggak bisa batal? Gimana dong?
Just one of the combinations of utility that they exercise flawlessly in this game.
Like this in particular, I really like the utility usage.
Aduh, gua kenyang banget anjing, enak gua.
Also kind of the reason why Ting was able to step up.
Padahal nasinya gua kurangin setengah loh, gila.
Allowed him to make so many big plays.
Lambung usus gua udah mengecil, guys.
You see two of them, one on the other side, one on the other. Good crossfire coming through, and in so many situations, Griffin wasn't able to counter back at all.
Oke. Ini siapa lawan siapa ya, guys? Abis ini siapa lawan siapa sih? GSR atau G640 bingung nih, padahal tinggal GSR sih. Sejam lagi makan Alyong. Waduh, gue kenyang banget, cok. Ayo kita lanjut lagi, lanjut kita DM-an. Jangan gak dimakan nih, Alyong butuh exposure. Gak apa-apa, Alyong udah terlalu kaya. Kok lu tuh ada niatan buat gue bikin kurus gak sih? Kok anjing? Gue pengen pengen kurus gue. Kenyang banget. Gila kemarin ya guys, gue makan Texas chicken ya. Ini gue, buset dah, sakit banget anjing. Oh. Untungnya hari ini olahraga. Komek brand ambassador Alyong. Alyong sih, enak banget. Cuma gue lagi kenyang banget, nggak kuat gue. Aku mau kurus dulu. Gue ada niatan, Yor, lu kan baru sembuh COVID, gue kasih makanan enak biar mood naik, mulia dong perbuatan gue. Gue udah makan masalahnya.
Match found.
Abis ini siapa lawan siapa ya guys ya? Abis ini siapa lawan siapa sih? Bentar ya. Abis ini siapa lawan siapa ya? MITH Fancy. Wow. Ya ada playlist Kova gak? Ada. Tapi gua nggak pakai.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Kalau lu enggak, lu suruh drivernya dia makan alio. Palingan ntar sorean lah. Gua kenyang banget, sumpah. Nggak mampu gua. MITH Fancy menang Fancy sih kayaknya sih. Tapi kalau misalkan secara ini sih menang ini sih MITH ya. Secara apa namanya? Secara experience ya. Aku semalam ketemu Alan Fields di DM, dia cuma pakai martial headshot mulu. Iya kah? Gue rasanya pengen restream deh guys. Entah kenapa. Minta play. Mike, lu mau main PUBG ya? Kok lu nggak main Apex? Sorry. Astaga, benci sekali map ini.
My priority is their suffering.
Bayor, apakah Ascendan sekarang sama kayak Diamond dulu? Gak tahu sih. Sama-sama aja. Wah, lu Komek kemarin malam kemana? Kita baru bikin tim tapi udah pada cabut. Ada crow lu kemarin semalam. Kita udah mau bubar nih. Masa bubar kita ya, bubar jalan. Tim baru dibuat udah disband anjing. Kompel ayor. Ini kita mau main atau watch party guys? Watch partinya Bumoni kali ya? Hah? Gue pengen restream sih guys. Apa gue restream dulu ya? Hah? Enggak lah, watch party aja deh, nggak apa. Ibu Onik aja watch partinya. Iya, kemarin kita orang main coy sampai jam 2. Gua kemarin download PUBG jadi nge-lag. Coba gua ajak Jason dulu ya, ada nggak ya 4 second? Apa kita ajak JINGGG? Hah? Jing sabi nggak sih? Perparas. Jam berapa hari ini latihan? Nggak tahu. 6 harusnya. Five minute, I start stream. Woohoo! Main sama Jing guys. Aku mau main sama Jing. Oke. Asik. Finally guys, main sama Jing. Anjay. Oke. Bukan tim PS-nya, tim kita. Kamu kayak anjing, seksi carry Jing. Aku main sama Jing. Taruh dulu guys, gua restream dulu ya. Gua ganti judul. Aku mau main sama Jing after abis itu watch party Boom Oni kalau sempet. Nah, asik gak? Gua ini dulu ya, gua restream dulu ya adik-adik. Mendingan restream atau lanjut guys? Mendingan risknya lanjut aja ya. Lanjut aja ya. Hah? Lanjut aja ya? Mendingan lanjut aja atau restream? Aku ini siapa ya? Hortense. Tuh. Lah, kok kayak gini?
Match found.
Lah, ke delay ya? Hah? Oh, belum di stream. Oh, gue di stream dulu guys. Belum di stream dah. Gue di stream dulu dah. Gue di stream dulu ya. Bentar ya.